Hello? Can you hear me? She's just be stepping on my buttons again. Guys, I'm so hype! Oh, you can't hear me? Okay. Shit. Well, it's gonna be a problem then. What am I supposed to do about this? Well, I guess end stream. No one can hear me. Who are you guys talking to? I can say all of these mean things to everyone now because no one can hear me. Goddamn Alf and his murlocs. I'm joking. Hi guys. I'm sure. Oh guy, hi. Hi, how are you? Hi. Sorry, I'm so hyped right now. Oh my god, you got a problem? I got a problem with your murlocs, dude. No, the problem I have is that I have no noise. That's my problem right now. I found something else as well. Oh. You guys, you have no idea. Wait, why did I just put murloc? Oh my god! That was really loud. Oh my fucking god. I don't even want to know what my face looked like. Holy crap. Alva, thank you so much. Oh my god, this is so loud.
For the row. Hard roll.
Souls Alpha, what the heck? Thank you guys. Hi, how are you? Oh my god, I forgot I had my headset turned up so much. Holy crap. Alpha. I was trying to get the music up. I was tapped out completely not prepared. Thank you so much. What the heck? Now I'm gonna blast your guys' ears. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. Oh my goodness. How is everyone doing? Hello guys. Hi Carl. Hi Hex. Welcome back. Hello Akuma with Yin and Raggy. And Void Presence and Soul. Radio, Lotus. How are you guys doing? Oh my god. My head is damaged. Alpha. Hi Alpha. Hello. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. Thank you so very much. And I'm super jealous of your Renaissance fair. I'll be eagerly awaiting pictures to make me even more jealous. I'm still packing, that's how I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm okay. I'm good. Is that two red post-its? Holy crap, thank you guys. Oh, what the heck. And hey Kate, welcome back. I missed you there. And that wasn't like super loud for you guys, the alerts, right? That was just my headset. No, don't thank me, thank you. Jeez. Oh, I don't want to watch this. This is gonna be terrible. Let me just mute this so I don't kill everyone's ears. I want to see my facial expression. Look, I'm in deep concentration here. You don't need to see this. Again, you're good. Damn it, Val! Why do you have to jump like that? Why do you have to jump? Wait, what are you fixing? Did I fix... What? Did I fuck my title up somehow? Thank you for fixing. Yes, it's Friday, Lotus. How could we not be happy? Oh my goodness. How's everyone What's Friday doing? Hey guys, sorry about that. The dudes completely threw me off. I'm. How are you? How is everyone? What are you guys doing this weekend? Oh, it's missing a space. Okay. Don't know who's worse at handling jump scares between you, Lizzie Lovely. It's like sometimes they're fine, and then, but usually it's because, you know, or like we're busy doing something else. And then when you have the noises right in your ear and you're not expecting it. But like the funny thing is, like when I watch scary movies and stuff, I don't jump scare at all. Like I don't jump scare at all when I watch scary movies.
Hashtag Alliance.
Thank you, radio. Thank you very much. I do not jump scare on scary movies. This is different because you're like prepared for the. You're prepared to be jump scared like all the time, so it doesn't become scary. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness. I think I'm out of blue post-its though. No, I'm not. I found some. Oh shit. Shit sticks. Thank you guys so much. Really. Oh my goodness. Hi. Welcome to a Chill Friday stream. Probably missed it, but I got my new computer yesterday, so my week can be reinstalling things. You got it already, Void Presence? That's awesome! Dude, how was the build on the stream? Because obviously I had to leave. Like I think pretty much just as yours is getting started. Was it good? Is it possible to get a Snow White posted if I get one? I mean, I don't really have any Snow White ones, but I have some ones that are like super light-ish yellow. They kind of look white compared to everything else. Hey Zippy, what's up? Oh, you're working this weekend? That's too bad, Alpha. Work tomorrow, off Sunday, work Monday. Yeah, it really sucks when you just have like the one day in between. Because it's kind of like... It's like a day when you can't really do anything. It's like a Sunday where you feel like you're in limbo. So it's not like it's not enough time to wind down and relax. Those do suck. Hey Many Angels, welcome back. Oh my god. But you can do it, Alpha. I believe in you. Simple solution, just be prepared for scares on street. No, I'm never prepared for those. Like even after all this time, it still throws me off. It's because I just like, I don't know. I never expect it. Tomorrow work for me too. Free Sunday and Monday though. I want to say my days of being free are over. Because I start my internship on Monday, which I'm super excited about. But I'm also super nervous, and I'm also super aware of that I have been a couch potato basically for the past year and a half. I'm really nervous about going into like a full-time job basically. Val is no longer free, somebody give her a song. Dobby needs a song. Dobby is not free. So you have an amazing weekend, and thank you again for your crazy generous support, dude. Really, I appreciate that a lot. I hope you have an amazing time at the Renaissance Fair. Shit, Lotus, that's a lot of numbers. I gotta up the cost of these. Yes, I have been a couch potato, Zippy. Right. Well, we did some numbers. And then there's a lot of WoW updates in 9.1.5. I also found something even juicier than the blue post that was linked by Michael.
Stop thanking me so much or I'm just going to keep doing it. Well, that's not true. I might still do it either. Horde.
I can't not thank you. Don't say that. So stinky. Right, is there something else I can say except for thank you? Because thank you, I sound like a broken record. You have my gratitude? Wow, that sounds so old-fashioned. Thank you, really. I'm not gonna stop saying thank you. I like that. You have my gratitude. Well, asking for a friend, but where did you find a potato the size of a couch that you could sit on? That's the secret, as I buy so many potatoes because I consume so many potatoes, I have enough to fill an entire like couch cushion thing. You mean Bliss hates her being accused of shredding evidence? Oh, I was reading that on Reddit. I read some of that on Reddit. Yes. But that wasn't actually what I meant, but yes. Oh my goodness. I was reading that they were interfering with the investigations. That's so dodgy. So dodgy. Up the cost of numbers, lower the cost of no, I will not lower the cost of Murlocs. I'm gonna add more of the, like, more sound alert, like an animation channel points. I think. Based on, like, I think maybe I'll add, like, a duck one. I don't know, I'll have an angry Val picture, and then there'll be, like, sounds. You worked your butt off in those 10 to 12 hour shifts though. How could you be a couch potato? Right, so I only started working again in, when was it? Like April? June? I don't know. It was only recently. So I had at least a year of couch potato. And just online Zoom lessons. And now I've started working a little bit. Still a couch potato. Hey, Teggy Taco! Hi there, randomly browsing through WoW streamers who were talking about 9.1.5 updates. Landed here, your name threw me off. My name is Volteri and everyone in my guild calls me Val. Happy to share the lineage of her historical name. Hi Val, how are you doing? That's awesome. Hey, are you the person that I saw in Stormwind? Like, a while ago, I was on my I was on my Time Lost Proto Drake. And this other guy, there was a Worgen warrior, was sitting on a Time Lost Proto Drake, wearing the exact same transmog that I had, and whose name also started with Val. But I can't remember what the rest of the name was, but it started with Val. I was on the same mount as me. We're in the same T-Mog, and I'd be like, am I being stalked? What's going on here? If I was in Stormwind, I was killing a lion scum. Uh-oh. Guys, we found my evil doppelganger. We found my evil doppelganger. Oh, well, welcome anyway. Hope you're good. Blizzard is basically a criminal enterprise at this point. It's the Umbrella Corporation. No one ever saw it coming. It was Blizzard first. Hey, Michael, what's up? You found the good twin, you're the evil one. You're calling me evil? That's not nice. Okay, we're gonna do some number redemptions, and I'm gonna do some post-its, and then we're gonna talk some more WoW. I need to scroll up for these number redemptions. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 to 32. Oh, Sigurd Was is actually, I used to listen to them a little bit before. That's fine, Takey Taco. You're now forever Val. I'm evil, Zippy. How dare you say this to me? That's not nice. I'm always just trying to be nice to you guys. And you're calling me evil? See? Look at that. Look at that cat. How can I be evil when I've got a cat that's that cute? You guys got this all wrong. Okay. Where were we? From 35 to 32. Alright, Lotus. Are you ready for this? All the best villains have cute cats. Shit! This is true. This is true, though. This is not good. This is not good at all. She's a witch baby birder. Yeah, that's a good thing that I'm here and you guys are, you know, on the other side of your screens. You can't burn me. Okay. Would you rather swim in an ocean of box jellyfish or walk through the rainforest filled with dart frogs? I'm really bad with jellyfish species. Are box jellyfish gonna kill me? Because I'm pretty sure if I have good gear, I can walk through a rainforest filled with dart frogs and not die. Where is the nicer? No, you had to pick one. That's why it's would you rather. You can't get out of it. Yeah, but if I'm wearing like a full set of gear and I'm covered, the dart frogs ain't gonna kill me, right? Can I choose death? No, you can't. Jellyfish are lethal in high numbers. Yeah, but so are the frogs. That's the point, unfortunately. But okay. I feel like it would be easier to... May I have big boots? Yeah, that's what I mean. If we're wearing the correct gear, I think rainforest is easier. Dart frog is lethal with just one. Yeah, but as long as you don't touch the frog. But if you're wearing like a wetsuit, the jellyfish can still fucking sting you. I pick frogs, you mean frogs. Radio. We can get through the rainforest together. There will be no dying. Okay. There will be no dying. Me, first time here. Val, welcome. How would you like to die? Hey! Hey, it's the book, okay? Oh, it's fine. I'm a hunter. I have good aim. Oh my goodness. Well, that one was funny. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be in an ocean of jellyfish. Or box jelly. I don't even Google box jellyfish. Because I'm assuming that they're like, you know, super friggin' lethal. Or like the hurtsies. Some species of box jellyfish produce potent venom delivered by contact with their tentacles. Great, you're not actually gonna get electrocuted to death, you're literally gonna get poisoned to death. Just like the dart frogs. I'd follow you through the rainforest. There we go! It would be like Tarzan and Jane. Just... we wouldn't be that cool. To be honest, we'd probably die day one. We probably would. I would. On my own anyway. Hey Daylight, good evening to you. How you doing? Did someone say ocean? Yes, we said ocean, Carl. An ocean full of jellyfish. How tall do you think murlocs are in real life? I mean, I want to envision them being like kind of tiny and cute. But if like you know, like kind of like a small dog size, big cat size. But at the same time, if we compare them to like World of Warcraft, they'd be like more dwarf size. Like they're kind of bigger. But I wish they were like, you know, like a nice little size. What the fuck is this, Carl? Wait, I know this song, I think. I'm not sure. You know, it's actually really hard. Like, it's hard to sometimes match lyrics to a song without hearing the music. Like, it's really, like, we could literally make a mini game of this one day. Unless you specifically know the song, like, really well, it's actually really hard to pair together lyrics without having the music. Horde! Sibby, you break my heart. Okay, I'm gonna do post-its in a sec. Google says murlocs are 1 to 1.8 meters high. I would be absolutely fucking terrified to come across a murloc that was taller than me. What the heck? What the heck? Hey, fish! The fish is just in there stalking Lotus. If you don't know the song, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I need to Google. I'm sure I do, but obviously I can't play it on stream though. I'm sure I do know the song, it's just... You know, I can't put it together with a tune. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, busted! Busted, Lotus! But yeah, I would be really I would run screaming if I came across a Murloc, because 1.8 is taller than me. A 1 meter Murloc, I could probably take that, but a 1.8 meter Murloc? That's just scary. I'm 6'7". I just step on. Wait, I need that in centimeters. Centimeters to feet. What the heck is 6? It sounds tall. 6.7. Oh shit! You're over 2 meters tall. Holy crap! That's a tall one. What? Yeah. Okay. I want Taco with me if we ever encounter Murlocs in real life. That's insane. Imagine being sure. I'm not short. I'm perfect. Right, next one. Before we start talking about how short Val is. Would you rather visit Radio City Music Hall or Sydney Opera House? Which one's Radio City? Because I've been to Sydney Opera House. No, I haven't seen a performance there, but I'd be... Oh, look, I spelled radio wrong, even on Google. This is a curse. Can we... Wait, can we visit Radio City Hall? Yeah, Radio, when are you inviting us over to your City Hall? Is that the one in New York, right? I've been there too. But I haven't been there... Like, I haven't seen a performance. Wait, have I... I think I went inside, but I've never seen a performance. So I've been to both, but I've never seen anything in them. Val, you're short. Val, 2, you're normal size. Yeah, thanks. Wow, feels good, man. Feels good. Party in Radio City when COVID's over. Radio, you're gonna have a heart attack when like 25 people show outside your door and we're like, party time! Oh my goodness. Val is short and she's old, but she's kind of nice sometimes. Oh, that's like the best compliment I've ever received from you. Okay. Radio City it is. I think I'd rather see a performance in Radio City than the Sydney Opera House, though. I'm not short, I'm perfect is an absolutely amazing answer. Thank you. Wait, if Val is old, I'm like a grandpa. I don't like... That's because Fish thinks that everyone over 25 is old.
Only 2 months, but quality 2 months, Kitty 66 love.
What the heck? Vintage, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months, best months. It means you liked the first one so much. You wanted to read some for a second. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. What the heck? My dude. Hey, Epic. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Yeah, see, Fish thinks that... Okay, every girl... Right, Fish, you're about to get timed out in chat. You should probably be nice again. I've been thinking about it lately. My ceiling isn't nice, but it's up there. On the other hand, my whiteboard is remarkable. That was so bad part of me. It was good, but it was bad. Oh my god. Ugh. The jokes today, the jokes today. How are you doing, Barnaby? Welcome back. Okay, I've got 2 more to do, guys. We have 2 more of these. Would you rather forget about... Oh, this one's deep. Would you rather forget about all your past bad relationships or leave the memories alone? Carl, are you an old girl over 25? Fish, be nice. Oh my god. I started to feel old at 25. Dude, guys, we're not doing this again. I started feeling old at 16, remember? let's not go into the whole age thing again. I'm still waiting for someone to declare that they're under 13, so I gotta ban them. Wait, you're not 13 now, right, Carl? Please, okay, you said you was 13. Okay, good. Don't say that you're under that age. Alpha, stop it. Don't even no, right. Okay. Guys. Don't joke about that. Cuz I will seriously start booting people. It's past relationships. But when your classmates are getting siblings and you become an uncle, you feel old instantly. Wow. Yeah, I did get that though. I had a few classmates that got kids pretty early on, and that made me like, whoa. You can be 13. 13's fine. You're allowed to be 13 on Twitch. You're just not allowed to be under 13. Well, technically, you're not supposed to be 8. If anyone that's under 18 should not be in this channel. Well, I guess we're okay now, but sometimes it can be plus 18 in here. But yes, I agree with Lotus on that one. Don't fuck with memories. Leave them alone. Past experiences and memories is what makes us fucking improve. Otherwise, we'll just repeat our same mistakes all the time. Wait, Radio, you actually play Minecraft? You're taking a hole in Minecraft, dude? Oh, I cannot get into that. Okay, last one, and then I got some post-its to do. Oh, shit. I think. Radio speed running. Oh, man, this next one is hard. I'm building a cactus farm? Out of all the things you could do, Radio, a cactus farm? What do you even do with the cactuses? Can you even harvest a cactus for anything in Minecraft? Alright, would you rather be able to defy gravity or be immune to all viruses? This one's hard. Because defying gravity, that means flying. Basically. I'm hoping that you have a choice to regulate that, because it would be very annoying to float around all the time. Also, your like entire body and your bones and you get fucked up if you were in zero gravity for the rest of your life. But I'm assuming that's a choice you can make. Yeah, but if you're immune to like all viruses, there's a lot of viruses out there that can fuck you up. But I guess generally viruses. Yeah. But I think I'm agreeing with that. Defy gravity, immune, I like the crowd. And the Lotus is in the corner like, actually, I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of heights. Fly to work, fly to everywhere. That could be a good one. Flying is overrated. How do you know flying is overrated if you've never done it, Lotus? It wasn't flying just to defy gravity, meaning nothing, stating you. Yeah, but if you can defy gravity, that means you can defy gravity, which means you can float around. And then I guess just get a fucking fan and attach it to your butt, and then you'll be propelling yourself forwards. Or use the wind or whatever. I'd fly to Sweden to try Max. Oh, I'm just waiting for the day that Radio finally gets to try Mux, and then it's like, I've been lied to my entire life. See you, fish! Have fun at work! I guess you're gonna go to work, so have fun. No movement, Val is using those beans. I actually have a box of beans in the cupboard that are probably gonna turn old soon. Because it's been such a long time. I've had them there for so long. Okay, where did I put the red horde post-its? Has anyone seen the horde post-its? Okay, I found them. Hello, Rama. Good evening. That's you, by the way. Even if you can't see it. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. I didn't do it on screen. I'm sorry. You owe me an ICC run. Don't forget shit. I'm gonna get a lookout for that for Sunday. Sorry, a lot of stuff happened on Monday. There were so many raids we didn't do on Monday because, well, things happened. Why are you Sundaying? No, because I owe him an additional ICC run. It will just be one ICC run on Sunday. The rest will be on Monday. Hopefully. First you roll over the Horde flag a few times, then you lose the Horde post-its. It's becoming obvious. I found them again though. I found them again. Oh goodness. Alright. Alpha. And some hearts. And then Vintage! Horde or Alliance? I don't know the answer to this question. And then Zippy also said Horde, because Zippy's weird. That's okay though, I don't discriminate. Horde?! Why is there so many Horde post-its today? I already know Soul's Horde. What the heck? That's times... Okay, now I'm out of Horde post-its for real. No, I'm not. Don't panic. I have them somewhere. Shit, I actually need to order new post-its. I'm out of the super sticky ones, but luckily I have these ones left. But there aren't actually that many blue ones left, so this is good. We stick to Horde people today. No, I'm not currently logged on. Oh, you're working, Taco? No, I didn't call anyone weird. I love you all. What did I say? Zippy, Alpha, Soul, and Vintage. I got this. I can go back to ordering normal posties now. I don't need to get the extra sticky ones anymore, though. Gotta steal some more blue post-its from the office. Hey, I don't steal. I ordered them from Amazon. I need to order new ones with express delivery. God damn it. Alright, Vintage. I got this. She says that, but remember, she also said she doesn't jump scare during scary movies when it only takes one donation to make her jump scare one at a time. What the heck, guys? Screw you! Excuse me! Right. That was the wrong pen. There was a lot of loud noises happening at the same time, and I wasn't prepared for that. No, I do not. Like, I don't think scary movies are scary. I generally do not find them scary. This is true, okay? I think the last time I jumped was a scene in what was that TV series called? The Haunting of Bly Manor, but it wasn't that one. I think it was in the first one. Wait. What was the first one called? Wasn't Bly Manor like the second season or like the sort of spin-off or whatever? Wasn't there another one? The Haunting of Hill House. No. It wasn't Hill House. Was it Hill House? I'm mixing them up. Hill House was Hill House the series, right? There was one scene in Haunting of Hill House that actually made me jump. But Hill House and Bly Manor, but I think Hill House is better. It's actually some of the... What are you doing? He's trying to look all cute and cuddly when I busted him. But I think those were the last two like horror things I watched that I actually kind of enjoyed, like a lot. I thought they were good. They're the closest I got to being like, ooh, this is scary. Like, I like the format. I've never watched a scary TV show before. Or am I mixing them up? Maybe... What are you doing? Don't do that. I can see you trying to look really cute. Best scary movies are from Japan. They have... Oh, dude. Yeah, they got some crazy ones. Nee! Yeah, hold my hand instead. Haunting of Hill House is a lot better. Hill House is more of a mystery series for me, to be honest. There were a lot of spooky things, but nothing was overly scary. Okay, I don't remember if the jump scare thingy was in Hill House or Bly Manor, but I liked both of them a lot. And I spelled Radio's name right, I think. Yes, I did. Check food porn channel, please. Okay, I will. Oh. There's... I'm at CSI. No, I'm gonna put post-its there. You can't ruin this like that. What are you doing, crazy? When I was younger, I used to dream that I could lay in bed and stare at the stars. Now I can do that since someone stole my roof. Wait, someone didn't actually steal your roof, right? Please say someone didn't actually steal your roof. Yeah, he wants cuddles, and I don't know why, because he's already been fed today, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Alright, there we go. Thank you guys very much. You wanna come and cuddle instead? Come no. Here. Here. Oop. Wait, here. Fuck you too, cat. Right, what am I checking? Food porn channel? Oh my goodness. Wait, why do you have cookies? I don't have cookies. Why does everyone have cake? I want cake. Masias, sit in my lap. I think that's a better plan than you walking around the desk everywhere. The tall one is with eggnog. Oh, dude, I used to make my own eggnog. I have 2 WoW accounts, so I should have 2 stickies for the horde. That's not how it works, Kate. That's not how it works. Oh my goodness, Kissy Kate. Why are you being so needy? Wanna puss? No, he does not want to puss. Absolutely not. Bad day for me, no pizza or Doritos in the house. I always stock up on Fridays. On Fridays, I stock up on the good stuff. I got me some chippies and some cookies. And some ice cream and some chocolate. And I had some sushi for dinner. It was amazing. Okay. Give me control. What is kiss in Swedish? Puss! Puss! Uh-oh. Kitty cat, you're being spoiled. Alright, should we finish off the bag? Yeah, let's finish off the bag. There's not so many treats left in here. Actually, there are quite many left. I have any sushi that doesn't involve raw fish, basically. Yes, I... Oh, cat. Yeah, I don't like the raw salmon stuff. Oh my god, he's a monster! Oh my goodness. Wow. It's all gone. It's all gone. There were so many treats there, Caesar. What happened? Wow. So you're eating rice? No, because... No, I'm not just eating rice, right? Because obviously, like but the rice rolls are my favorite, yeah. But they do the rice rolls and they'll put like crab sticks or like shrimp in them. It's just, I just don't like when they put like a raw fish on top of like one of these rice things. I don't like it. It's so slimy. But wait, why is radio a troll? What did radio do? But yeah, no, like the crabs are fine, like shrimp, like cause they, yeah, rice rolls are fine because that stuff's like cooked, or like just a cooked tuna. They stuff like cooked tuna in it. They just radio. Did you give your points, the points back to? Oh, look in the food channel. Food porn is supposed to be good-looking food, not chocolate. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking that first. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking, and then I was like, should I be showing this on stream or should I not be showing this on stream? This, you know, this looks questionable at best. This does look questionable at best. But I didn't want to be the one to say anything. Do I mean I'm having nigiri that only contains shrimp? I don't know. I just have like this, right? The rice rolls I had 3 different rice rolls with 3 different toppings. Some of seaweed, some of like roasted like onions or whatever, some of like spicy goo and like sesame seeds or whatever. And on the inside, there's usually like chopped like crab sticks, cucumbers, avocado, shrimps, like stuff like that. Like tuna in some of them. And that's good. And then sometimes you get the little rice things with just like an avocado on top. Or you get the rice things with like tofu on top. I don't know what the difference between maki and... Right, Google to the... Nej men se såhär, sluta slicka. I don't... But that was not the right one. Also, why do I have different... Okay, here we go. Right. Okay, so basically all of these. All of these 3 ones, but this one will have avocado or like tofu on. And then these ones will be stuffed with like anything that's just not raw fish. You know, like cucumber, avocado, shrimps. And then these ones too. They seem fishy. I'll see myself. Hey Wobbly, how are you? How you doing? Yes, this is what I have. Do you think Caesar understands Swedish or English more? I'm not sure actually, because I've talked to the cats with such different languages constantly. But for some reason the commands I use tend to be in Swedish. But when I talk to them, I talk in English. Like, it's really weird. I don't know. The fishy part is how Val loaded incognito mode. Of course, I gotta be smart, y'all. They don't listen anyways. Excuse me, my cats are really... Right, Caesar listens because he knows that there's a chance that food's involved. So then Caesar's really good. You know, he knows how to sit and paw. He knows tuss. And then he comes when I call his name. My cats only understand the sound of food in the morning. Yep, guilty. That's me. That's okay. I pretend that my cats communicate with me, and it's not just because of like food. That's why Caesar always keeps me company every single morning, right? Because he wants to cuddle. He's not at all guarding me, waiting for me to get out of bed because he knows I will feed him at some point. Google stalks you, Facebook. Yeah, everything stalks you. Gotta be smart, peeps. You gotta be smart. Alright. So, anyway. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that there are some major updates coming to 9.1.5. The baby patch, basically. And I'm actually a little bit excited about this. It's a tiny bit excited. Also, I found more shit on Twitter. Not crow. Right. Close this down, please. This is good stuff. The question is it too little too late? I don't know. We'll find out. Looks like they're going ham on all friendliness. Right. The one that I'm really excited about is once you reach a high level renown threshold, you will thereafter be able to freely switch among any of the 4 covenants without cooldown or restriction, as well as use the cosmetic rewards that you have earned from one covenant, even if you're currently a member of the other one. So this means that I could potentially go Night Fae and I could still keep all my awesome Menther transmog. Because that's what was preventing me from going Night Fae. I'm super grumpy towards Blizzard. I understand that. I mean, they even acknowledged themselves, like, after all, a large portion of the community has been vocal about wanting to see changes along these lines since mid-2020 when Shadowlands was still in beta. They're even writing that here. Anyway, and obviously, like, content and energy is being removed. So, not that that one didn't really bother me, but I can understand people that are cycling through multiple specs a lot. Like, I can understand that was an annoying one. And once you have done the Covenant campaign on one character, you do not have to redo it on your alts. So you still have to do, like, Necro, Kyrian, Night Fae, and Menther. You have to do, like, one campaign. What campaign? How am I speaking today? You have to do each campaign storyline because they're slightly different. But then after that, we don't have to. Oh yeah, they're defending it a little bit. Millions of players experience Shadowlands for the first time through the lens of their Covenant choice. I can kind of understand what they did, though. Like, you know, they wanted you. Like, I understand what they meant. That they wanted it to feel like you're making this choice and like this is your covenant and stuff, but obviously that kind of flopped a little bit. But now we're very friendly. And now honestly, I'm not gonna shit you guys. I'm super I'm just excited that I get to keep my transmog. I quit playing when everything broke, but I miss playing and raiding with my friends. I want to come back, but I feel guilty for supporting Bliss without making any changes. I'm torn and wondering when it will finally be enough for me to return. I mean, you return when you want to. I don't judge anyone for playing or for not playing. There are pros and cons of continuing to play or boycotting. So it's like, you do you. It didn't work at all. We knew that. We just told them before Shadowlands released, but they just don't listen. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Radio. I know you're mad, but but I mean, they even acknowledged in the post that, you know, players have been vocal about it since the beta. You're like, oh shit, here we are like a year later, but okay. It took a year. So I'm wondering if this is literally like yeah, I wonder who is booping whose ass. It's almost as Radio is a bit radioactive in this debate. But there's also other things. This is just one blue post. They're separating cosmetic from play. Well, that's also another thing, because it always sucked that there was, you know, that you were stuck with this one ability. And it's like, even if you don't think your covenant looks cool, you gotta take this covenant because this is your bis ability. Which is also why I like that now I can be Venthyr, but I can go Night Fae if I want to. Pick my best Covenant, ability-wise. The whole Covenant choice is important, backfire to the bang. I have my Warlock in Night Fae because it's the best DPS wise, while Necrolord would make more sense. Yeah, no, like I get it. I'm really big for class fantasy. And I was like, fuck that. I don't want my warrior to be Night Fae. Like, my Venthyr looks amazing. Or like Boomkin's going Venthyr and ditching Night Fae. I'm just like, no, it's so sad. So I like that that's being, you know, separated to some extent. So I can rock Night Fae and look Venthyr still. They do acknowledge of the conduit energy that they should have listened. Well, yes. We heard your feedback a year ago, and we knew better. And we still think we knew better, but here's the stuff anyway, because you know you're pissed. Radio's pissed. Radio's triggered. We triggered radio. The bomb's going on. Radio's radioactive. And ACSI go. Let's not forget the boss said in his stream he didn't like conduit energy. Oh, really? I missed that. Part of me wonders if having a new boss does the who does Mythic Plus and very high Mythic rating is having an impact. I mean, I hope so. It's partially a community problem though. Your ultra optimized configuration might not even work for you personally, but everyone's obsessed with DPS meters and well, that's also true. That always feels a little bit weird for me in Final Fantasy. Like, it feels more relaxed, but at the same time I feel really naked without having a DPS meter. Because somewhere I want to know where my performance is at, but at the same time it's nice not being crapped on because you're like at the bottom of the meters. I just read that piece of blue text is basically saying you were right, but we wanted to do it this way, and now they come with the excuse since the Covenants are fighting the jailer, so now it can be done, get real. Yeah. I mean, we all know this is Waylay, and we all know that this is stuff that we said at the beginning of Shadowlands. Yes, I know you can add a DPS meter into Final Fantasy, I know. I mean, I can understand their way because it would make sense, however they shouldn't have given Covenants powers. It's not like a lot of people say that as well, like, don't tie it to performance, just keep it purely, like, story and cosmetic. Yeah, I know about the DPS meters in Final Fantasy XIV. But, like, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit chicken shit because I know it's against toast, but it's like, I don't know, it's relaxing, but at the same time it's very, I feel like naked. Savage Raiders in Final Fantasy XIV are pretty hardcore, fair enough. Radio, stop being so salty, my friend. I can see the salt oozing out of your text, dude. Taco, we were talking about not having DPS meters in Final Fantasy XIV. Because I'm so used to having a DPS meter in World of Warcraft. That's why I said I feel naked without having one in Final Fantasy. Radio is more salty than McDonald's fries. Oh my goodness. Exactly, if you wanted to make Covenant system work, they should have made it so the player could choose the Covenant, but they should have never tied player power to it. Yes. And I agree with that. But everyone knew as soon as they were gonna tie player power to it that it was gonna be unbalanced. I mean, even, you know, Val the Pleb was like, well, they're never gonna balance that out properly. So, I really knew that was happening. But, you know, it's a year late, but I mean, at least they're doing something. I'm a little bit more excited about something else that I saw, which is something that we've actually discussed previously, like on stream. That clearly they took our advice on this, you know, because the players have all the good ideas. Instead of DPS meter, if you like a performance percentage compared to your class overall based on your player power. But that's an impossible add-on. All comments on Reddit were saying they're literally pulling the ripcord at this point. Right. I don't think it, like... This is why I tend to stay away from, like, the forums and Reddit. Like, I try. It's because we have people like Radio here. Radio, you know I love you. But, like, you know, pissed if they don't do something, and then kind of, like, still pissed if they do something. Like, and I get it, and of course it's like, it's way too late, like, there's, you know, there's still a problem here. But it's like, do you want, like, you're complaining because you want them to change, and then they change. Do you, like, which one? But yeah, so this is why I tend to stay away from the forums. Unless I'm in one of those moods where I need drama. But it's a year late for the last few expansion. Well, that's true. That is very true. We have a lot of good people testing the betas and the PTRs, coming with really good feedback. Blizzard doesn't listen. Expansion rolls, and then a year later they finally listen. True. You say this with a huge forum post on the screen. No, I stay away from the forum, like the forum part of it. This is just a blue post. I read Wowhead posts, right? I'm on Wowhead. I read the posts they make. I stay away from the open forums and all the comments. I figured, Taco, but I'm just pissed at them in general at this point. I don't care what they change. Which is fair. That's fair. But yes, this lovely cycle of... I think that's like a meme on Reddit as well. Like someone's drawn up like the chart where it's like, you know, new expansion, and then player testing, and then player says change this, and then they don't change this, and then people get mad, and then they change it, and then they go back to their old ways, and then people get mad, and then it's just like one giant circle. The second this goes live, I'm switching between all 4 covenants to get their transmogs. Yes. That is probably something like that. I'm just happy because now I feel like there's something for me to do in the game again. Like I'm with alpha. Like I won't jump onto it probably. We'll see when this is coming out. But at least now I feel like, okay, well, I can go get like the Necrolord T-Mog or something, because I haven't even, like, the only 2 covenants I've seen are Night Fae and the Vent there. But now if I can take my warrior over to the Necros, yeah, and then go to Night Fae, I'll be okay with that. They cannot listen to everything, but some of the stuff like conduit energy, frankly, they should have not needed to be told about that. Well, yes. I think like one of the problems as well is the fact that they're probably having to make some decisions based upon, like, you know, make it grindy so that people have to sub for longer. Like that shit, they got people high up in management pushing down their throats that they need to make the game not be playable in like 3 months, so people then unsub while waiting for like the next patch. Which is why they like time gate everything and make things like such a big fucking grind. We know you're dying to get the Necro Transmogs. Hey, I like the Necro Transmogs. I think they're cool. The only one I don't like is a Night Fae plate one. You look like a tree. That's literally I am Groot. That is what that is. But the Necro ones are cool, and the Kyrian ones are pretty, but they probably don't fit like my warrior so much, but they still look cool. No, 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 no. The leather Necro one is beautiful. I love that on my druid. I just meant the plate Wait. Well, no, wait. Necro. You said Necro. Never mind. I don't know what the leather Necro one looks like. We talked about this before. Sorry, I'm mixing up my covenants now. Becro Lord. Oh, never mind. Is it this one? Because that's terrible. Rip. Okay, this is cool though. This one I like. This is your classic, like, you know, skull shit. Anyway, cloth is fine, I guess. Kind of fine. But yeah, the leather one looks terrible. Rest in pieces, leather people. This literally looks like a... Yeah. No symmetry. Welcome back, Swanwill. Yeah, that one's not great. But the other ones are really cool. Or like the male one is... You know, this one's okay. But the plate one is really like... Plate one is spot on. Plate one is good. Oh, different recolors for it. That's fine. Not to mention this stuff. Oh, I can walk around with bone wings. Yes! These bone wings are amazing. I'm gonna look so cool. We were cotton and silk. But yeah. It's a corporate problem. The devs themselves probably didn't want this, but it has to get approved / edited by everyone up the production line. Exactly, that's what I mean. And I think that's important to remember as well. I think there are a lot of devs that are probably devastated. Devs that are devastated, no pun intended. That are, you know, yeah. I mean, if I was working really hard in a game, I'd hate to see people be in an uproar because of choices that I was not able to do anything about, because it had to be like that. I'm actually looking forward to being able to do the other covenant mounts on my main. Oh, I never thought about that. I suppose if we're able to unlock the cosmetics, then we should be... Then I guess the mounts will also be like account-wide. Because otherwise that would make no sense. Yes! I have more mounts to farm! I have a purpose again. It better count as cosmetics, otherwise it's just weird. Right? Otherwise it's like really weird. I'm excited again though. These are just like crystals that are on your back, right? Yeah. It's good. It's good. I assume if you switch between covenants, you can do all the content and get the rewards. Yeah, I assume so as well. Watch me get stuck as a Necro because I can never get like the Geiger mount or something to drop. Or whatever that guy is called. I'm gonna be stuck with one fucking faction trying to get like the last mount and be like, it's not wanting to drop. But okay. That'll be cool. But yeah, the rest... Oh, so bright. The rest of the, upcoming... shits... in 9.1.5... Oh my god, why are you doing this to me? Jesus Christ, screen. Sorry about that. Upcoming shit. The rest of the upcoming shits. No. Right. Take a look at this top one. I have no idea how they planned this. But this is legit what I was asking for. Just, like... a few weeks ago, whenever we last talked about this. Okay? I was already excited about reading about Legion time walking. Even if time walking is kind of sad because it's so like undertuned. But with Mythic Plus, meaning that it won't be undertuned time walking dungeons because we can raise the difficulty. So they're basically saying 9.2 is not soon. Dude, this is fucking good. There's new shit. We can go back to Legion. We can do Legion Mythic Plus. I'm in. I love the Legion dungeons. Like, I am 100% in again. Like, just for that part. Welcome back, Zibby. Improved covenant swappings. We already talked about that. We already talked about conduit energy removals. Legendary item recycling? I have no idea what the details of that means. But I guess it means that maybe we won't have to lose our fucking crafted shit all the time. Wait, I just realized. What did you... They probably don't know either. Yes, you are getting new travel forms. Actually. For druids. Scrap a bad Lego and get your... Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it means we get... I'm hoping it means that we get our cinders and the crafted item back because they're so fucking expensive. So Val, when you get me a computer so I can play WoW again. Dude, I need to get a new computer myself. I've been panicking lately because I realized that I basically gonna need a 3080 card and there's like none in existence. Right. All our retailers in Sweden have now lowered the prices a little bit. So the prices for their graphics cards right now are like 700 euros for a 70 and between 1,000, 1,200 for the 3080, but they're out of stock. That's sad. Good luck getting new CPUs. CPUs are fine. Wait, is that gonna be a shortage? Because then I should probably buy the CPU like tonight. I gotta buy my CPU soon. But we still have a lot in stock here. But GPUs suck unless you're buying a pre-built. Which I didn't really want to do, but I might. Like a pre-built that's not like a, you know, not like a HP Omen or Alien or like nothing like that. But like they build the computer for you. Like Void Presence. I have a Shara fortified M plus those fucking seagulls. This is true. I have a Shara was a bit of a pain. Also, I have a Shara Tyrannical last boss was hilarious. Hey Sam, how you doing? Yes, I'm gonna get a 3080. Just so I can put on like I can put a heavier load on the GPU when working as well. I think we'll see. I'm still working out how to get a company to just get me the graphics card I need to continue my work. Squall Sam! I might end up with a separate gaming and streaming PC after. Yeah, maybe. It's just because I need like... I'm basically going all in on my cores and my GPU. Well, and my RAM. Yeah, basically everything. For work as well. Just blaming you for my Kinder cards addiction. I was in the store earlier, but I was in another store and there was no Kinder cards. I was mad. So then I left without buying anything that was chocolate. That was mad then. Got my 3070 for 9 months now. God damn, I wish. That is lucky. That is lucky, Taco. Yes, Carl. I was actually, yes, a complete pre-built. I'm thinking of going to one of those just because some of theirs is pretty okay. With a few tweaks, because you can tweak their pre-builds. Like, you know, upgrade the CPU and the RAM basically. But I think at the moment they don't have any 3080s that are in stock except for the Gainward ones, and I don't want one of those because apparently they're horrendously loud fan. Like, have horrendously loud fans. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, not like pre-built as in that way, but have a company put together all the parts for me. Because like Komplett, which is a company we have in Sweden, they have graphics cards in stock, but they're not selling them individually. They're only selling them if you decide to put together a computer, and then they'll assemble it and send it to you. You can also look for RTX 6900s. They should be close to performance to the... Yeah, I was actually maybe thinking sort of about that. I just haven't done much research into AMD because I've always been such an NVIDIA fangirl, but I was considering maybe having a Ryzen CPU. Karama, thank you for the follow and thank you very much for lurking. No AMD GPUs for work. Now, what? CPU is fine, GPUs though. Okay, well, as I said, I hadn't looked into the GPUs, but I looked into AMD CPUs. Because in that case, I'll get the setup that Carl has, basically. 12-core CPU. Which one do you have? What generation, Carl? Because I've been looking at 12-core Intel and 12-core AMDs. What's up, Mickey? I have an AMD CPU, honestly I haven't been that impressed with it. I'll probably go back to Intel next time. Which one do you have, Radio? Tell us all the gossip, Alpha. Yes, I mean, Mickey, have you seen... Oh, Mickey, our next patch in World of Warcraft is literally like... they're trying to throw out the lifeboats, the sinking ship. Legion M Plus is full of AoE pulls. Oh, that's true. We were an AoE capped in Legion. That'll be interesting as well. Can't polish a turret. Mickey. The Ryzen 30... Oh, okay. Well, I have been looking a little bit higher than a Ryzen 5. But I heard that the 36... I heard that was our... I mean, according to, like, reviews, it's supposed to be really good for value, isn't it? Dude, I need more than 6 cores. Yes, Taco. Yours is doing fine? Carl, wait, did I miss... Which one do you have? Which GPU? I know you said you had a 3070, but what, who did your case fans? What company? I have been looking at that Ryzen 7 yin, but I'm also greedy and I'm just like, but 8 cores isn't enough. I want 10 or 12. I'm sick and tired of waiting or like having shit not be smooth on my computer. Mickey, are you saying that I'm clingy? Oh my goodness. Right. It's a good CPU on its own, sure, but I have a lot of drive issues, blue screens, etc. It's kind of an immature platform. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't done so much research into AMD, so I'm not like 100% sure. Like I said, I've always been Intel. Wait, which one's that one? Are they like... I think I was looking at the... What's it? I mean, I don't need the newest shit. And I also don't need... I was looking at like an i9, an Intel. Probably like last generations, like the 10900 or something. And also, I don't, like, I'm not tech savvy enough to... I need the newest of AMD. No, not AMD. I'm talking Nvidia's. Like I said, I'm only mostly looked into Nvidia. The i9-10900. 10 cores. All the jazz. And then I don't need to have integrated graphics cards and that shit. I don't need it to be overclockable because I'm not that nerdy. Now you guys are gonna be like, oh, I can get the cheap version. Okay, maybe I'll get the overclocked one, but I don't need the one with integrated graphics. Why do I keep on moving this thing? I keep on forgetting that it's here. Anyway, how did we get caught on this discussion in the middle of everything? Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna say that. But I think I might get the KF. Or FK or whatever. Yeah, that's literally the one. Intel's i9-10900 KF. This is cheaper. I don't need the integrated graphics. KFU. Oh my god. Go get him, Zam. My previous PC had 4 gig of RAM, DDR2, and I have 60 gig. Bro, I have 24 at the moment. It's really bad. I need to pitch that up to 32. I need more. I need at least 32, and then I'll probably upgrade depending on how heavy at work I get. It just, my soul's crying because I know how expensive my build's gonna be. I hope that I could just get some. I could get work to pay me. How the hell am I using 24? Right, when I built my computer, 2016, I put 8 gigabytes of RAM into it. 2 times 4. Because, well, it was 2016, and I figured, because I was kind of on a budget, so I figured, fine, I'll just upgrade the RAM later. Like, that's the easiest thing to upgrade. And then I kind of never got around to doing it until about 6 months ago when I started streaming. Then I got a 8 gigabyte stick and went up to 16. Really fucking weird. Wait, did I do that? I can't remember now. Yeah, I did. I went 448. And then I realized that 16 wasn't good enough, so I got another 8. So I'm running 4488 or 4848. That is what I'm running. That's why I have 24 gigabytes. But I'm gonna get rid of the double fours and replace them with 8s instead. Or 16s. Hey, Spellcasting! Welcome back, how you doing? Well, you also have 24 gigabytes, then why are you what the fucking me, Carl? The 1085K is... Oh, actually, wait, isn't that also a good one? I would have panicked if it had actually been 108 though. I'd be like, I'm getting it! Send it to me! I'm not using 24 gigabytes ever? Oh, you mean like that? Okay, right. I can tell you right now, I'm using... I'm not playing World of Warcraft though. I used to use about 20. Streaming and gaming and like everything at the same time. 16 was not enough. But then when I render and I do work stuff, then, well, currently everything is a bottleneck in my build. So... I need everything. But, anyway. Anyway, we were talking about World of Warcraft, you guys. What I do for work? Well, I'm not fortunate enough to be working with it, really, but I have an internship. Like, I just finished my studies. Well, technically I'm on my last semester of studies and we're meant to go on internship for the last 5 months. And I'm starting on Monday. It's a mix between a creative marketing agency that markets companies to like within esports and gaming, and then I'm doing part of my internship with a company called Black Molly Entertainment that do all the like esports events, like productions, live streams, all that crap in Sweden and around Europe. So I work a lot in like video editing programs and photo editing and animating and 3D stuff. Or I should say I play around a lot with that, and I did that a lot when I was learning in school, and then now I'll be doing a little bit of everything in my internships. I'll be doing both marketing and I'll be doing production for like esports, which is really exciting. I had 32 gigabytes, and even when I was streaming I used like 15 of it. Whoa! Dude, right now my computer is using about, I don't know, I can't do the math. I'm really bad at math. There we go. This is my sad computer. I'm not even doing anything on it. I have OBS up and I have a few tab chromes open. Oh wait, okay, I see, Windows is doing a fucking scan. I thought I fixed that. But yes, it was very pretty. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. I hope it's gonna be good. And yes, they did sort of tutor for me, so I'm gonna be at the studios the entire time, like Black Molly Entertainment Studios, and the their studios are really wacky. Like it's really funny. But I'm gonna be there 5 days a week, and then my mentor from the marketing agency is gonna be there like 2 or 3 times a week, and I'll be doing stuff for them. And then the other days I will be having a mentor that works for Black Molly, and then I'll be learning like the production side of everything, And apparently they have lots of like esport events coming up this fall. They said they've got quite a packed schedule. What studio? They're called Black Molly Entertainment. A good friend of mine was hired by Blizzard under their esports department following the same path you're on. Keep at it. I don't want to get hired by Blizzard though. I want to stay here. No, but these guys already work like with they're already partnered with Blizzard and like Paradox and DreamHack, and like they've already live streamed stuff at like Gamescom for Blizzard and stuff like that. Word 7 Kurt, thank you, Taco, thank you. Have you heard LOL Worlds is in Europe this year? Oh, I heard that it was speculated that they were not going to be in China because of they were having like visa issues. But I didn't know if it was confirmed. It was just said that they were having issues, so they were looking at potentially like setting up somewhere in Europe. But we actually have a lot of things happening in Stockholm. Because I think that the government finally managed to pull together shit so that like we can have the internationals here in October. Blizz esports, what esports? Yeah, no, I think no, they were just like not Blizzard esports, but they also like do just like coverage, like when Blizzard was at Gamescom, and you know, like whatever other things they do, like showcasing their games, cosplay contests, stuff like that. Hey, Tommy Zal, how are you? How am I feeling about the changes? I'm excited about the changes, but I'm also in the boat of people that are so pissed at Blizzard. No, I mean, it's just we already had this long discussion in chat where it's like all of the like obviously like I'm happy that they're doing something about it, but we said all of this like a year ago in beta. Like they knew about this for that long. So it's about like a year too late, but I'm not gonna wish for it to go away. Because now I can look forward to doing Legion Mythic Plus. And I can farm the Covenant cosmetics. I can go Night Fae and keep my Venthyr look. Alt Covenant campaign skips. We don't have to do those again if we've already done them. Also Legacy raid tuning. We never got to that one. What does that mean? Tuning in what way? Before I sound Pepega here. Are they gonna fix the current tuning? Like how the scaling kind of got fucked up after their squish? Or do they mean that they're gonna tune it? No, they wouldn't mean that. That's probably what they mean. Because otherwise it would literally be more time walking raids. I'm in a boat? No, I'm not in a boat. VME works with Asus, Blizzard, DreamHack, IKEA, Logitech, and Twitch. Yes, among others. Yeah. They're like, it's a pretty big deal. Which is why I'm super excited, but at the same time I don't want to be like too excited because, well, I was at their studio this morning and both talking to this other agency called Frame, which is the guys that I originally got in contact with. Like they're like a creative ad agency like any other, but they bring in these, you know, like IKEA or whatever, and they're like, yo, IKEA, do you want to sponsor like an esports team, or maybe you should start making like mouse pads or gaming, you know, they like help companies market to gamers, because obviously like we're the generation that's now growing up and turning into adults, and we still game. So it's a whole big scene of marketing that has not been really tapped into yet. So they're doing that. They were the ones I originally got in touch with. And then their sister company is Black Molly Entertainment, because these two guys like have contacts. They're insane. So that's how I managed to get an internship with both of them. So I'll be doing like part-time with the guys at Frame and then part-time with Black Molly Entertainment. So I get to do both marketing, which I think is really, really fun. And then hopefully get a peek into how it is to build an esports event from the ground up. Which is also like really exciting because obviously I have a background in working with events, but in the food aspect, and I've always wanted to get away from that, so I'm really excited about being able to work with events within like esports and gaming. So I'm really excited about it, but I know it's not all gonna be super great, and I'm gonna have to do probably really boring shit and stuff that I don't think is fun and all of that, but I really hope, all in all, that it's gonna be good. You know, it's a little bit too amazing right now. Thank you, Cade. I hope that means we can do Legion raids solo. Oh, right. Oh, yes. The tuning. Hey, and Taco? Damn it. I missed Taco's bye-bye. Val number 2, well, thank you for joining us. They said we're chill as fuck. I like that, I try to be chill. I hope he'll be back. Bye bye, Takey Taco. Yeah, rich esports caster boyfriend make him buy stuff. Who was it that said that I should get Aces to sell me stuff at MSVRP? I'm gonna drop that at some point in my internship, being like, ah shit, my computer broke down, I can't do any work because I can't get any graphics cards anywhere, and they can just be like, bah. Seriously though, at their studio, like Black Molly Entertainment, I like, from the tour I saw, like they have so many high-end computers, it's insane. Like they have a room with 5 fully decked out stations just for when esports teams cannot travel somewhere to compete, they go and sit in that studio, in that room, and they play there. And I look inside this room and it's just like all these like shiny setups that are like barely ever being touched. And I'm like, I could just sit in here and work. No one's gonna notice. Hey Mup, what's up? Fuck next door's cat climbing up and poking its head through the upstairs bedroom and giving me a shock. I had a neighbor's cat come in through the door because we had the door open when I lived with my mom because it was a really hot summer day, and the neighbor's cat snuck in without me noticing and scared the bejeebers out of my mom because the cat brushed up against my mom's legs when she was watching TV. Oh, cats for you, cats. Oh my goodness. I'm not an adult, that's a horrible thing to say. I'm really sorry, Radio. You're not a responsible adult. Which means that I need to be your custodian, which means that all your finances need to go through me. So send me your details, and then I'll make sure you get a monthly allowance, and then I'll spend the rest on graphics cards, okay? Tiki Taco, thank you for the follow. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for hanging with us. It was fun chatting with you. Sure, Val, no worries. Can I just post them in here? Should I DM you? Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, let's not share with the rest of the world, Radio. Just between you and me. No pizza, so I had to make pork chops. Dang good though, I complained. Oh my goodness. Look, teams without sponsors, they give a lot of money from their pockets. I was a leader in a team and servers are very expensive. Dude, I can imagine that there's a lot of money that goes into teams, like esports teams. There's a lot of money going in and a lot of money going out. Ugh. There's a lot going on with 9.1.5 Barnaby, as you can see in this lovely list we have here. But we're excited for the improved Covenant swapping and Legion time walking and Mythic Plus. And then Druids are happy about new travel forms. I'm not sure what reporting improvements mean though. I'm not sure about that. We're basically getting the game we asked for when we were in beta. Travel form because I'm a druid? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it depends on what you like. Right? Improve the in-game reporting system by the sounds of it? Yeah, okay, maybe. The average roster in LoL is over like $1 million a year in wages alone. Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to go get pro. We need to become pro. We need to become pro esports players. It's the next big scene, guys. It's where the money is, right? People have stopped going to the cinemas as well. We gotta make them go watch esports instead. Stream from work and call it kitty cat after hours? What? Nighttime Val. Oh my god. Says I might be raiding in the future. I need to know about the ability stuff. Yeah, I don't think we can get any more detail about any of this. Wait, did they release more? I saw this. But these were like some this is the original one. This one already exists. And I'm pretty sure— oh, what the f— wait, did the cutoff horns exist before? Were all of these new? Because I think— oh shit. Oh look, it's Lightforge Demon Hunters. Wow, kinda. Yes, cinemas still exist. In my experience, cinemas are baby daycare and old lady chit-chat place. Whoa! Your cinema must be really, really weird in Iceland radio. Is there an Assassin's Creed esport I can go pro? I'm not sure. How would that be an esport, Mickey? Okay, here we go. These horns are definitely new. And there you go. There's your butts. I kind of like the broken horns. These horns are the same. I guess it's the hairstyle that's different. These horns are— oh shit. I like these horns. I don't know why you'd want broken horns though. That's kind of sad. Why am I looking at space goats when I can look at dragon ladies? Oh my goodness, guys. There's lots of horns. I could go around stabbing motherfucker. Every time I go to the cinema, I end up sitting next to a crying baby or an old lady that won't shut up the whole time. Wow. I haven't had as many of those bad experiences as you have, apparently, radio. To compete with Final Fantasy, we need customizable chest size and jiggle facing. Where's that booba slider? Yes. Oh, did they finally give Nightfallen squinty eyes? Wasn't that a really big thing? Didn't all the Nightfallen want them to look more like NPCs and not like— Booba slider or riot? Guys. And chin accessories. Oh, the chin accessories are new too. I've never even played around with a knife fake customization, but fair enough. I do kind of agree that the NPCs look a lot better because this is the eyes that they gave them. They basically took the Nightfallen NPCs, merged them with Night Elves, and then this came out. These look better, but I think NPCs actually are even more squinted than this. Give me a Ketsu slider. Those elves are looking fucking ugly. These look better than these though. I agree that these eyes look really weird. Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, different ears. But then they need to have ear. Wait, why are the male ears so much smaller than the female ears? Isn't it usually the difference? What's wrong with their calves? Oh yeah, they're very square. They're very square. But okay, small ears. Void elves getting the Blood Elf ear customization finally. Yeah, basically. What the heck? I'm like, am I looking at Void elves or Blood elves here? Okay. Game's busted, but you can have short ears, yo, under the helmet that covers it. Oh my god, there's so much salt oozing from chat tonight. Because women talk a lot more, so they need bigger ears to hear everything, so they can throw it against you in a year's time when you fuck up. The simple solution for that is just don't fuck up. They're the same size though, just in reverse order. No, this one is tinier than this one. Look, the tip here is a lot longer. Like if we go from here to the tip, this distance is a lot longer than this one just kind of ends here. The short, like these two maybe, and these ones are the same length, but this one's definitely shorter than that one. Just so bad. Yeah, this looks like a blood elf. Basically. The solution is don't talk to women. Oh my goodness. Guys, you need help. That's okay. We'll send help. Uh-oh. Yes, Legion time walking. We already talked about. Look, this was right here. We already talked about this. It was literally. Okay, it's gone. Never mind. Yes. Mythic Plus. Legion Mythic Plus. This event will run for 2 weeks. The first time it runs within the game, and then we'll resume a regular 1 week schedule for subsequent bonus events. Okay, that's still not good, but that's better. Oh, you can skip the maw! Finally! We never have to do that shit again. Val, help! Oh, Sam, be nice to Mickey. We wouldn't want to make him cry. But I do like that we can do islands solo. In 9.5.1, we are working for additional updates to a variety of class talents and class abilities, including conduits, rune carving, and covenant class ability tuning. Okay. Allied races such as Golteran humans, mechanomes, and dark iron dwarves, which have had a dungeon requirement to unlock them, will no longer need to complete the associated quest to gain access to these races. Players will be able to skip instead. Well, if you haven't unlocked the stuff. The mall beginning isn't even worth doing the first time. Yeah, it's nice that we don't have to do the mall again. I might be inclined to getting more alts up now, actually. Additional travel points to the mall. That's nice. There'll be more fast travel options. Remote anima turns. Oh my god, yes. Completing quests from Archivist Rozer will provide access to an anima diverter within Korthia where anima can be directly deposited. That's actually that's nice quality of life. Because I hate being in Korthia and then all of a sudden after 20 minutes it's like, error! Your bags are full. And half of it's anima. Hey, some of us still have to be in the mall. Alpha, you know yourself, if you go into fucking Korthia, your bags are full with gray items, the, like, codex fragments, and anima. How about not having anima's items or removing the cap? Well, that's another, yes, you could do it that way. Yeah, anima should have been a currency in the first place. This doesn't impress me, to be honest. That's fair enough. I have the vendor mount. Must up the possibility to drop mounts in Korthia. Yeah, we should do that. Definitely. Transmogrification linking. Show off your complete transmog outfit to chat online. Okay, that's nice. This I actually like, because you know when you're trying to show someone like an entire set and you have to like link each individual item and then the person has to click each individual item. Now you can just link a set. That's nice. And then also be able to see if they can be collected if they've already collected the appearance or if it's an appearance that is accessible to the character viewing it. Well, me like. Alt leveling improvements, severity improvements will be introduced in support of a smoother experience leveling. Alternate characters through Shadowlands, such as an additional rank of heirloom upgrades, improvements to Threads of Fate, such as the addition of Torghast as an option and renown. Ah! Okay. There we go. You can level through Torghast. And you get renown from completing bonus objectives. There's some PvP stuff. Lower item level PvP gear will now scale to a higher item level PvP in situations than before. Oh, okay. PvP gear still scales. I cannot talk anymore. I'm really sorry about that. So like Glamour said linking, they must be learning. Yes, you can level alts through Torghast. It does say improvements to Threads of Fate, such as an addition of Torghast as an option. Alpha, you're never escaping Torghast. Like, Alpha's actually finished Torghast, basically, done the flawless runs in both NA and EU. And now it's like, ding ding, you can level all your alts in Torghast too, go for it, whoop whoop. Drop rates for the rune carving recipes have been increased to 100% drop rate from any dungeon difficulty. Shit. Okay, ooh, legacy loot rules? Legacy loot rules will be enabled for players at level 60 in all Battle for Azeroth raids and dungeons, causing encounters to drop the number of items they would randomly drop for a 5-player dungeon party or a 20-player raid. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. How many were they dropping before? Well, yeah, we're still doing the dungeon. Wait, BFA legacy loot, that's a good thing? I haven't done any of the Battle for Azeroth raids, other than us trying to wipe on Mythic Jaina like 20 times. Oh, they're dropping one item as personal loot if you're lucky. Oh shit, okay, it's good. Okay, it's good. Okay, never like it. Woohoo! 2 weeks left to get the knowledge and buy the last box of many talents. Oh, and then you can go level all your alts. In the baby patch. In the baby patch that's like no longer the baby patch. I'm so confused. Right. What else? Why are you randomly... Okay. Golden Guardians are hosting a charity event for girls who code. I don't code, so I'm just gonna cry in a corner. Is there any more... Okay, there's no additional information. about how they're gonna recycle legendaries. Fair enough. Either a way of changing your secondary stats or getting a partial refund. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, let's start calling it Panic Patch. I noticed there was nothing about Tazavesh being split into 2 mythic dungeons though. True, but can't we sort of like automatically assume that? For a variety of reasons, many players built the wrong legendary. Number one reason being hot fixes out of nowhere. Well, true. Lower item level PvP gear will now scale to higher PvP item level to help new players. That's not how it's supposed to work. They nailed it in the beginning, no scaling. They don't understand why they messed up. Wow. That's, to be honest, that's also really interesting. I'm interested to see if there's gonna be a 9.2, like, or if they're just scrapping the whole thing to try and make a, like, to save the next expansion. Wait, was that fucking it? Okay, we already knew that. Well, we get 2 weeks, and then the Legion, Time Walking, Mythic Plus stuff will be in a rotation. They won't release their last raid in a 0.5. Okay, that's fair. Right, they'll release the last raid, but there won't be... That will be it, I think. MMO Champ's layout is so much better. This is a mess. Yeah, no, I prefer MMO Champion over Wowhead. But before, when I was on there, they didn't have as much as Wowhead, like in detail. That's why I had this. Ripcord is pulled. World of Warcraft Classic Fresh is confirmed? Really? Huh. Okay. Kevin Zoosling! Oh yeah, they're renaming McCree. Let's see if there's any more info on this. No, there's no more info on this. Okay. I'm like, give me more info. If 9.1 was the last patch, then M plus would split would happen in a 0.5 patch. Otherwise, it's always saved for the next major patch. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. There's a lot of things happening. I'm I'm okay with chilling a little bit with WoW for now, and then because we're reaching the end of our heroic raids anyway with the guild. Sylvanas should be down on Tuesday, hopefully. I say should, but we never know. And then I'll just get to do my mount runs, and then we'll see. Is there any estimate on when the baby patch, or what did radio call it? Panic patch? For when Panic Patch is coming out? We got Mythic the 9 and 5 pulls. Hey, that's nice, Epic. Did you get the mount? Because that's the real loot from the 9. It's coming in the fall, nothing more precise. Shit. The fall can be anywhere from like now till December. Because you can't call December fall. We can stretch fall to November if you're in California. Like, but yeah. That's a few months. Panic Patch. But I'm yeah, I don't know. I might be... I'm a little bit hopeful for the Panic Patch. Because, like, I don't want to see the game die. And if I can have fun doing Mythic plus Legion, or Legion Mythic plus, and collecting all the mounts and cosmetics on my warrior. That will make me a little bit happy. A little bit happy. My guess is end of September. I guess we'll see. I'm also stressing out because I'm like, I'm starting my internship. I don't know how much time I will be having. Okay, we'll see. We'll take everything as it comes, peeps. But I think that was it. That was it for the updates. Oh, now they had this here. I swear they didn't have this before. This is all the same, literally. Yep. Yep. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Wait, the fuck is this? You have data mine and new armor sets from patch 9.1 data? These new sets could be replacing starter gear from vanilla zones since their icons are named starter gear? The fuck? Oh. Huh. Oh, what do you know? Hello, Proto! What's up? It still looks awful though. I don't know if it's because you gotta think it's like if it's starter gear, it cannot look too good. I mean, it like for starter gear, I think it's fine. I actually prefer this chainmail to some of the older chainmail. Like it can't look too fancy. Have you seen the FF4? Yes, I've seen the starter gear, but I think like it's better than okay, but that was it. It looks like TVC, you're not gonna lie. Starter gear can look good, just make the rest good or better. Well, that's true. This is why I want tier sets back. I want warrior specific transmog and sets back. I don't have an exclamation mark on command radio. How you doing, Frodo? Anyway, what are people's thoughts about this? I'm like, I will take this over nothing, that's for sure. Good start, but not enough. Of course, I understand they can't fix everything in a small patch. Hopefully optimistic for a larger patch or expansion, but they have to redeem a lot. Lost my faith a little bit. No, like I get that. I get that. And I still think that there's a lot of things that feel like chores. But I do... Like, but I like that they finally listened a year later. And decided to remove the covenant like restrictions and how annoying it is to swap. And I want to go have fun in Legion dungeons again, so I'm kind of looking forward to that as well. But I agree that there's still a long way to go, and I think we just need a new expansion where they actually listen to their testers during alpha and beta, like. So hopefully we can get some of that. Then we be peachy. Oh, look at the kitty cat, so precious. Doing good. Just gonna jump into a work meeting. Well, thank you for lurking. Thanks for coming in to say hi, Frodo. I hope your work meeting's over fast. It's Friday. You should be having a half day or like be off faster. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, there was definitely some stuff there. So I decided that I don't like this song. So we're gonna swap. Not gonna lie, single item FF can look better than a whole set in WoW. WoW has some botched sets. Final Fantasy has some items that are really, really cool. I'm not gonna compete with that. Alpha, what's the exclamation mark legendary thing supposed to be? Soloable island expeditions are the best news though. Do you still have mountains left to farm up? To be fair, I still have Legion mounts, so I can't say much. Yes, we're going to Final Fantasy. Yes, indeed. Oh wait, that doesn't work anymore? Oh, it does work. Okay, never mind. Please beat to it. This doesn't mean that both of them aren't proper MMOs though. I only ever did 2 islands, almost fell asleep doing them. Oh wait, really? I think it was that bad. I actually not recently, but I did some islands with like some people here. Like Yin and Akuo and Dream Drug. Oh, we cannot have this big of a screen. I think I managed to get 3 mounts. I think I have 3 mounts. I have the bat, the dragon, and I think I have one more, I'm not sure. I have to double check. And here we go. Aight. I need to get some water. Because apparently I've been talking so much non-stop for the past 2 hours. My voice is getting awkward. I can feel I've been talking a lot. I'm just gonna go there. And my tongue's not working. I'm gonna go refill that. And then I got a dungeon to do. Throat's still good? Yeah, like throat's still good. I just think that like I probably jumped into work too fast last time and felt good for like 2 days, you know, and then my body was like, actually we're still recovering, and so I had like the one shitty day, and then now it's just my throat being like, I don't know, like how to, you know, I'm probably like allergic to dust or whatever. But I actually like I went to the doctors about it like a couple of years ago. Wait, I just want to see how loud this is. Shit, that's kind of loud. I can barely hear it, but OBS can hear it apparently.
How many years have come?
What the fuck? How is the Final Fantasy music so loud? I can barely hear it. But my doctor said that I should get like some non-addictive nose spray. I hope it's not addictive anyway. I didn't do it those few years ago, but I'm gonna do it now and see if that helps my all my glands and shit. Because I'm kind of sick and tired of having a messed up sinus and nose on a daily basis. By the way, slash BGM mute and unmutes the music in FF. Oh, I was looking for a command like that. Thank you. Well, thank you for listening, many angels. We're playing Final Fantasy. Nice. I can stop being pissed now. Yes, you can stop being pissed now. If I do slash BGM 50, it's gonna kill your ears. Just so you guys know. It's gonna absolutely kill your ears. Alright, well, y'all can watch that while I go BRB, I guess. Dude, 50% will kill your ears. I currently have my Final Fantasy volume at like 2%. I think last time I checked it was 2% anyway. 50 would kill my ears and kill your ears. Like, I think I should even lower that. How does it keep getting louder and louder? What the heck? Dude, I swear there was something wrong with like my sound settings somewhere. I have WoW on like 2-3%. I have Final Fantasy on 2-3%. The Monster Cat player I have on 2. And it's like really freaking loud. But also I think the Final Fantasy music is bugged out because it keeps on getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. I have Val on 1%. Is that supposed to be an insult? How do you have Val on 1%? That means you can't... That means you can't hear me! Alpha! Alpha, why can't you hear me? Oh, sad. That's okay. Radio. Oh my god, I love that Pepega. I need to have an— oh, there was fat cats there. I saw fat cats. I need to have— something needs to happen when you summon Murlocs in a Final Fantasy game. Everything needs to just like explode. Yeah, if it would go lower than 1%, we would have you on that Val. Well, I thought you were going to work, fish, or getting ready for work or whatever. Shit, was that not English? That was another language, I swear. Also, I want that as a mount. That's one cool lion stone thing with that. What? He killed it? I haven't watched the cinematic either, actually. Because I figured that it was, like, maybe... Okay, that was English. Never mind. I was like, maybe it's spoilers. So, I'm not even actually paying attention to it. I'm kind of paying attention to chat. I just saw the lion. There was a cool lion. I will be tired as fuck when we work together tomorrow, but... I'm not. I'm gonna have a chill work day tomorrow. I've been promised. I'm teaching Florisar. Oh, my meow!
I can hear you on 1%.
Oh my god. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you, Alpha. What the heck? Somehow, the meow was not expected in the cinematic. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. What the heck? Teaching new floor managers. I don't chill at work. Oh my goodness. But tomorrow you might not get a ride home. I'm always nice. I'm nice. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me. My buns are starting to freeze from so much shit. Oh my god. Oh. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Fish. Fish is working in a— Fish is like the night shift at a local bar. I should ask Silly to go for free drinks one day. You work tomorrow night as well. Oh shit, you are? I don't understand how you could do that. How can you basically work like 20 hours? When are you gonna sleep? When were you planning on sleeping? Oh, look at these thick legs. Okay, I'm poking myself in queue, and then I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna go get my my drinkies. Way better than WoW. I happen to like WoW cinematics, okay? I don't have to hate on WoW just because I like Final Fantasy. No, I don't have my sub set up yet. I can see now that I only have 11 days left. Damn it. Why did we activate the trial? I know there was a reason, but... I don't think I accepted all those shifts so close to each other. I don't know where and when I can sleep. I hope you can sleep at some time. You don't have to hate WoW, but you should know. I can be a bunny and I can be a dragon because I can wear dragon transmog. I can look like Deathwing, or I can have the bunny ears from the Noble Garden. So they're not fake. You're sort of real. If I'm being backup fish, then you can't go take a nap. See you tomorrow, fish. What time do we start? I guess I'll have to find out. Right, so the first time I had that flickering in game, I legit thought that there was something wrong with my computer. I thought that my computer was dying. And then like, oh, never mind. Apparently lightning's a thing. Thunder comes with lightning. Shit, why are there so many people here? No, you know, thank you. I appreciate that, but I don't need to be picked up that early. I'm pretty sure I start not that. Wait, no, I have to double check. I have the chocobo in my mail. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Yes, very frightening. But no, I need to check this because fish is lying to me. And now there's no freaking in-game sounds. What's going on? The islands are until 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'm sleeping. I need my sleep so I don't get sick again. And I gotta be no 8:30. Right, where's a mailbox? There's a mailbox here. Which I should probably update this a little bit. Who the hell is Key R? Me? Are you supposed to tag me at that and you fail? Oh, I almost did that without. Oh. I'm stuck. Am I... Whoa. What the hell does fall guard float mean? Are you asking me where I am? Or what are you asking me? Also, why is there so many people here? What the heck? Are these guys multi-botting or something? It's the song. Valipin, thank you for being here and lurking, Prince. Happy Friday. Rita. Okay, what are these guys' names? No, they have legit names. This is just a popular hideout. But I'm at Quarry Mill in I have no idea where. South Shroud. Yes, the dungeon is the 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Man, this song makes me so happy every time. Val, the Alliance word bar didn't move after the cat meowed at you. I think you forgot something. Oh my goodness! I am sorry, Alpha. Wait, what? What do you mean? It says the Alliance is still in the lead. What am I? You... What? Did you fuck up? Did you not put Horde in the message? Alpha, you said I can hear you on 1%. You never put Horde anywhere in the message. You fucked up, friends. You didn't even spell it wrong. You... Wait, what? No, I was gonna...
I forgot to put Horde on the donation message.
I was gonna say I could fix it. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you, Alpha. Fucking hell. Alpha, thank you very much. Okay. People gonna tune in and be like, what the fuck? I don't know where I put the Horde flag though. I wonder whose mount it is that covers half the screen. Carl, is that you? I'm gonna get it. I found it. Never mind. back. How you doing? Why are we hyping? Did I miss something? Except for the cat's trying to steal the horde flag again. See, I wasn't bullshitting about this. He literally grabbed the flag and pulled it down from the chair. It was glorious. You guys sure love your crab raves. I'm at CSR. Don't pull down the flag. It's not your flag. Yeah, I know you're looking really cute. That's not your flag to pull down though. He's like, this is a disgrace. I must do something about it. You love the hype. Right. Carl, get your butt out of my face. I knew it! That's cheating. Mine doesn't fly yet. God damn. That shirt looks so comfy on? My shirt? My dress? It's a dress! But thank you! And it's also got a comfy hoodie if I need a hoodie. Cat Val don't have a hundo to spend right now, so happy for the rave. Wait, what? I don't know what he's talking about either. Oh, for the crab rave! You mean the donation alert? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ugh. Well, we can have crab raves anyway. Even though the dance is clearly better on the alert. Because I'm never gonna dance like that again because I look like a retard. That is definitely you. Well, you're gone now. You were here. God damn it. He was here somewhere. Disappeared. Yeah, yes, it's a dress. Look, here's all the extra fabric that comes with a dress. Dude, dresses are the best. Dresses are like lazy, what's it called? Lazy dressing? Or whatever, you just like, you know, you don't have to bother about pants and shit. Moogle! You have mail for me! I got my Chocobo! Wait, it's got a hoodie? Yeah, wait, if you look straight up, you will see me? Wait. But I can't look straight up, Yao! I can see some fire, but I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. There you are. Yeah, there's a hood attached to it. Don't bother about pants either. Never worn a dress though. This is gonna look kind of weird with the shit. Oh, I look like one of these, like, you know, like back in the days, they used to have their like their maybe not as fat on the sides, but you know, like back in the like whatever era. No, but they used to have these headdresses. They used to be like pointy, but there used to be like more nets and stuff. Yeah, okay, this looks retarded. You guys are right. Anyway, it has a hood. That was the point of that demonstration. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was bad. Give me my Chocobo instead. Okay, that's a big phoenix. I can now summon the black fat Chocobo mount. It's a fat black Chocobo mount, but whatever. Wait, I got vouch. Oh, I never used the vouchers. Shit. Listen to the BGM when you mount the Chocobo? Yeah, okay, I know you gave me commands for this. It's on... Okay, my vaster volume's on 5. I take it back. Subtitle a little bit. And, don't remember where the mounts are. Wait, mount speed? What the fuck does that mean? Wait, I can upgrade my mount speed in areas? Or does this mean... No, this means flying. Or what? What the heck? Okay, we talk about this later. To get this chocobo! Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a random mount button. Nice. The more quests, the stuff you do in the area, the faster the speed. Oh shit. Okay, okay, this is cool. Oh my god, look at the butt! No, look, he just wants the cabbage. This guy, the only thing this guy wants in life is his cabbage. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh look, he just, I feel sorry for it. Imagine this thing. This thing should not fly. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Right, Brodo? What the heck? Oh, look at when he jumps. I feel so sorry. Like, he's really struggling. He's like, ugh. The cabbage is Gershel Greens? Oh, okay. It has wings. It can totally fly. We can totally see that it can all fly. But the little butt... Oh my god. Wow. The butt has jiggle mechanics, guys. The butt has jiggle mechanics. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Val just went and died. That's for sure. This is one hell of a chocobo. Oh my goodness. Everything jiggles in FF. Oh, this lightning is scary. Oh, I'm being attacked by stuff. Run! Wait, what? Why can't I go? I need to go over here. The chicken butts in FF have better jiggle physics than the boobas in WoW. Okay, you guys led me the wrong way. This is not the way I was supposed to go. Man. This guy is so chunky with his little wings. Part of me feels very sorry for him, and the other part is like, this guy is amazing. Wee! Wee! Oh my god, this poor guy. Okay. I want to get, like... Ugh. It's like, but he's like, he doesn't acknowledge his existence until, you know. Oh, what a cutie. Every mount can fly as far as I can. I've seen this one fly, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one fly. A cutie. Okay. Who is joining for... I got 2 slots left. I need a healer and a DPS. First people to write chat. If you see this message, you're the tallest streamer on Twitch. I am the tallest streamer on Twitch. I saw it. I saw it. Radio says I'm the tallest person on Twitch. Because they said that I never read the free company chat. And for once I read it. I don't know how many minutes it took me to read it, but I read it. You're in another world. You have to get to the right... You have to get to the right world, Carl. Don't know why I don't believe you on that one. What? I could be the tallest streamer on Twitch. You guys don't think you guys don't think I'm that tall? That's kind of insulting. I'm on a quest at the moment. Okay, well, let me know when you finish the quest. I guess. If they're all laying down, maybe. What? What are you talking about? Wow, this is such hurt. You guys don't think I could be tall? Am I not one of those people that looks tall? Though? Maybe? Dwarf tall, I guess. Wow, I look like a dwarf apparently. Feels good, man. What's your highest high heels? 15 centimeters? I think. So I could make it to like 180. I look average. Great. Thanks. Oh, I'm joking. $180's okay. I could be tall. I just need to create the illusion of that I'm really tall. So I'm gonna go get like hobbit-sized furniture. And then like rig my background like a la Peter Jackson. So that I look really, really, really big. Really tall. So I know how the world looks from my height. Yes, I know, I have seen the world through a tall person's eyes. But no. I don't think there's anything wrong with being my height. Do it? What? Hobbit-sized things everywhere? That'd be hilarious. Then I'll have to get like cups that are really tiny too. Like if everything I get is tiny, then I will look big. What is that? The quarry? Ill? What? Who's ill? What? The quarry is over there. I'm over here now. It's the entrance to the dungeon. But I need my peeps. Carl, get your butt in order. I just teleported there to get to the dungeon. Oh. Okay, that's good to know that no one can spell radio. Wait a second. Are you flying? Can you fly over the no-go zones? You just flew over the no-go zone. That's cheating. Dude, your chocobo has issues. Would you like me to teach your chocobo how to eat properly? So you can grow into a healthy size? I'm not sure this is a healthy size though. It's a cute size. It's not very healthy. Oh shit! Is your pet a combat pet now? Sif. Oh. Oh. No. 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 Yeah, I got a friend. Whee! He's like, it's so excited when he jumps. Your pet can heal you? What the heck? Oh, I see you changed your glamour since last. Now you look like, now you look like you came from a Top Gun shooting. Oh. Never mind, this guy's Hawkeye. little tough suffer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These are so cute. Pets can heal / tanks with DPS, depends on how you level up their skill tree. Okay, so pets have a skill tree. That's pretty cool. So instead of me healing the pet's gonna heal me. Gotcha. Hey, wait a second. Wait, is this the... this is the RAF one, right? The 15 chocobo feathers mount? Wait. I need that one. This is bullshit. That was fast. How the heck did you get here so fast? Can you like teleport to players or something? No, that's from the MSQ and Haven Sword. Oh. What? Oh, this isn't the same one. It's just because it looked like a 2-seater mount. That's why I... maybe it's not. Maybe it's just one hell of a big saddle. Yeah, you, Carl. How did you get here so fast? I thought you were like somewhere else doing another quest. And now you're here already. I was close by. Oh, okay. Okay. 1,000 maws of Totorak. Yes. Yes, it is Totorak. Everyone ready? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's do this. We can do the thing again where I pull everything, right? Oh, wait. You guys should... Is Carl or Radio healing? Which one of you is healing? There's little cute things in here. Okay, that's not cute. That's a bug. Okay. Good coordination, team. Shit. Yeah, I don't do bugs. What the heck? Wee! Take him down! Oh, dude. Come back. Okay, that guy doesn't like me. You guys are doing great over there, though. Where's your DPS at, noobs? Shut up, pal. Oh. Just ignore me. I'm just... strange light sighted from the inside of the dungeon. Okay. Wee! Is this super loud again? See, that's what I mean! How are some noises so loud compared to other noises? Why is that guy not attacking me? Are we going this way or through the chamber doors? Alright, I'm following radio. Radio's the real tank. Turn on your taunt. Oh shit. Wait, what's that not on? I swear that thing's been shining the entire time. This makes so much more sense. Oh, no spiders. No, this is disgusting. Oh my goodness, no. Hell no. Have I ever mentioned I don't do spiders? And why are these also disgusting? Shit! I clicked on something I wasn't supposed to click on. There, we're okay. Is there like a shit ton more that are gonna spawn, or wait, was that it? Why did we even have to do that? Why did you have to subjugate me? Mup, why would you do that? Why would there be spider emotes allowed in my chat? This is not okay, guys. This is not okay at all. I don't like these plants. They're ruining my vibes. Webs are okay. Spiders are not okay. You capiche? What? There's no hidden loot in here? There's another note. I have to be reading these notes, right? Yo. There's a lot of tight angles and corridors here. How ferocious I am! Fear me. Wait. Oh. Uh-oh. Was I not supposed to attack that dude? Just randomly hearing like, boo! So, someone's character sounds way too enthusiastic about this all. Okay, you got that. Okay, so far, this is not my favorite dungeon. That's okay though. I'm actually kind of surprised that my computer hasn't completely died yet. Because I have everyone else's, like, spell effects on. I thought I would have to turn that off from the get-go, but in 4-man parties, it seems relatively okay. Even though there's a lot of shiny shit going on. Mix and FF are kind of coded, are well coded actually. I can't read. Well, which is nice. But there is also a lot of, like, I don't know if you get used to it or what, but I will admit that there's a lot of... It's almost like there's kind of too much going on for my eyes. Much shiny? Much shiny. Wait, I'm guessing you already did that. Shit. Wow! Who's going wow all the time like they're a Lalafell? But there's no Lalafells in here. Caesar, what are you doing? Don't do silly things. I'm like waiting for something else to happen. I don't see anything else happening. Am I gonna... Okay, thank God. Loot! Oh, that was some really bad loot. That was disappointingly bad loot. I wonder why, like, my background music versus sound effects is so different. I don't understand. I don't understand the sound levels in this game at all. Now, these are cuter bugs. Oh yeah, no, I know that, but I mean like the when I want to have like background music on, and I put background music and special or like my sound effects to the same, but my sound effects just keep on going higher and higher. I swear, the background music keeps on going lower and lower. I know it's like follow the tank, but the tank doesn't know where the tank is going, and this looks like a dead end. So this is there wasn't a lot to see here. Never mind. There was a lot to see here. There's an evil ooze. It's like Flubber and Yoda had a baby. And that is what this is. I mean, look at this guy. This is literally Yoda slash Flubber. Shit, you guys killed that fast. Right, that was it. Alright. I bamboozled you guys into killing that guy. Yubber. Yubber. Yeah, that's a yubber. Oh shit. That's a big time yubber. Uh-oh. Rady, am I going the wrong way? Do I have food bot? Yeah, I have food bot. Shit. Look at this, oh, there's more flubbers! Yubbers. Whatever. You see my glorious food buff now? Thank you for letting me know that I wasn't wearing a food buff. I'm so bad at remembering that, even when I'm like leveling myself. See, now this thing is skyrocketing again in volume. Oh my goodness. Why you do this to me? No shinies in here. Nope. Oh! That was speeding up. Why did it look like those guys are trying to poison me? These guys just remind me of the Pokemon, which I cannot remember the name for. Because I'm a terrible person. This is definitely a Pokemon. Oh. 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 Click it. Yes, that's definitely the one. Oh, we should probably go here first, I guess. You tell me we don't have to go here. I may or may not have bamboozled you all again. Oh, come on. Is there nothing here? Oh, there was a treasure coffer. That counts. Loot is loot. Loot poggers. It's the shinies. I'm stealing all the good stuff. Hey, that's good stuff. Wow, it gives you like a little ringy when you win a loot roll. That's adorable. Okay, I've already forgotten what the key binding is for it. There we go. Found it. Found it! Maybe do your job as a tank first, Val. Actually, let's do like this instead. I'm assuming I can't do this when I'm in combat. Or wait, did I? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! I don't have my thick pants anymore. I look like a normal pleb. I don't have thick legs. Is this the right way? Oh no! Oh hell no! No! Run! Run! We're not going there! No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That's disgusting. Wait, I'm not actually sure what happened. I thought a shit ton of spideys were gonna come out from this place. I'm so confused right now. I cannot go here. Hello, Tommy. Welcome, welcome. You're confused, so I am confused. Hello, Guppy. What's up? Welcome back. Happy Friday. No, I'm very confused. Varsågod. I'm confused and mildly disgusted because there's spiders everywhere. I'm on Zodiark on the Light Data Center. Oh, there's another one. Can I do this? You guys are doing great. You don't need a tank, by the way. You're not even taking any damage. Oh shit, you're taking damage. Tag it, Val. Tank it. Save your DPS. Jesus Christ, girl. What was that command? What command? Oh, actually, I don't know because you made the command. I made a exclamation mark realm, but I think that one was only for WoW. But I'm pretty sure you made the FF command, didn't you, Yin? Oh, there we go. Now there's some friends. Or? Oh, FF server. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna be, like, tweaking this. Oh shit. For days. I just don't like how silent it gets between everything. All of my classes are 75% tests. I love it here. Wait, what does that mean, Guppy? What does a 75% test mean? Wait, guys, what about that way? Do we not need to go this way? Or is this... Whoa, dude, you guys trying to scam me out of loot? Is this nothing? Oh shit. Don't go there. There's stuff that's gonna kill us. Oh shit. There's a whole other way. Okay, we need to go here first. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Sorry, the tank was out exploring. I'm sprinting backwards. You guys could have done this without me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like exploring, okay? I'm sorry. In all my classes, 75% of my lower grade is based on tests and the grade I get them on. Oh wait, so you like that? Because you think that means you can slack during your, like, semester and then just ace the tests? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Gubby? Oh, 75% is scary. You said I love it here. I thought you meant that was, like, awesome. Because I was gonna say that having 75% of your test, like, or that way in for your final grade, that sounds really scary. Oh shit. I think we have a shroom problem. I think the shrooms have been taking shrooms. And now they look like this. What the heck? The shrooms are shrooming. Oh, would you look at this? 75% is scary sarcasm. Oh my goodness. You know, sarcasm is really hard to read over text. This is why we have emotes. Now I definitely look like a pleb. Uh-oh. There's sticky webs. We gotta stick together, guys. What the fuck is going on in here? Oh my goodness. There is so much going on in terms of like everything. Jesus Christ. No, guys, come back. Come back. Come back. How do you guys even... Right, I think maybe I need to turn off the effects for other people anyway. How do people raid and stuff otherwise? There's just like so many shinies everywhere. Okay, I did not like this gauntlet. This gauntlet was terrible. Did you just make that explode on me on purpose? I got that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. It sucked me in. This will be the sarcasm emote. What? Okay, you do that. How do you, like... But don't you kind of like knowing what you're doing and then like what everyone else is not doing? They're interfering with my glory. I don't know, it would be nice to be able to scale down the effects of other people and not completely just like turn it off. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Because it's gonna look really empty when I turn it all off. But it would be alright just having it scaled down a bit. Kill the web! Kill the web! Right. This gauntlet is... Oh no, there's even like nasty ass bug webs things above us. I think I'm getting drunk being in here. I'm drunk on poison anyway. Excuse me, mite trap. Pick on someone your own size. Yeah, take that. Okay, great. Now what? Is some giant bug supposed to come out of there? Or what? 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 We gotta go in there. I'm convinced it's just less work to be single. Thoughts, chat? I don't know, chat. Single versus... not single. It depends on. There's pros and cons, Guppy. It completely depends on what you're looking for. Okay. Oh, now the door opens. Okay. Yes. He's just like, yes. Been single for 20 years. I just think, like, I think some people do really well, probably. And then some people probably do less well. Excuse me, that's really rude of you guys. Come back here. Okay, they all do less damage. I used a big kapow ability. I think it completely depends on like what individual you are. I mean, like, my mom's been solo for 27 years. Basically. She's fine. Other people I know will, are so desperate to not be alone that they'll date crazy people. Hello, Lord Frozen. Indie game developer. Are you guys making the next new best MMO?
Darkness.
Oh shit! The mage dude is back! Yes, we are. We don't speak the same language. I'll kick your butt again, dude.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
Oh, now you talk. Don't bow, dude. I'll kick your ass. At some point, I'm sure.
Of the Asians, servant to the one true God.
Wait, who's the one true god?
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
That's okay, it has to be dark, because otherwise there won't be light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating
Valor
tale.
bound.
Alas, like all good tales,
Well, I like the
must
name.
needs come to
I
an
approve of the
end.
name.
But fear not.
Oh, great. He's gonna turn the bug into some super big spider evil bug.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
Or that's who the fuck is talking. It's a big fucking
For
she-lub.
the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Nah. The Habre, or whatever your fucking weird ass name was. This is not the end. This is the beginning. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a fucking she-lub. Okay, this one, these don't look too nasty to be fair, that's fine. I can kick butt. It's fine, it's not too bad. You guys, what? She will jump or she will scream? God, guys, come on. I'm better than that. No, 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 just not, stay away, you don't have to come too close, you fat fucking spider. Shelob, you know, from Lord of the Rings, the big ass spider. But it's not a fucking spider, it's a scorpion! What the heck? Oh my goodness. And it's got friends! And it's not letting me... Right, the only thing is like the tab targeting in this is a little dodgy. Not gonna lie. Wait, was that a zone? Apparently that was a zone. Val is still a sprout. Yeah, how long am I gonna be a sprout? Because I'm not the only one. Everyone in this group has a sprout thingy, and we got level 60 pluses here. Use the enemy bar? Oh, maybe. Wait, 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 the tail is a different thing? Oh, shit. Right, come here, Buggy. Come here! Come here, Buggy! Why is it not... Dude, come here. I literally just taunted you. Come here. Looks like you're a WoW refugee. Oh shit, we should not be sick. Can you guys kill it faster? I still play WoW. I play both. But I am enjoying it so far. Thank you, Frozen. Oh, at level 70, is that when your sprouting thing disappears? Shit, we're running out of spots to stand on. Easy! Death to the scorpions! Da, 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 da. We always ran out of space on the floor. No, you didn't! There was space on the other side. I picked the area with the least amount of floor space. Whoopsie daisy. Rookie mistake. No, not mistakes. That is not anything for me. I'm 72 and I still have it. Maybe you have to do all the Sprout tutorial quests. Alright, like the Proving Grounds stuff? I never thought of that. Maybe, yeah. You can change if you have a Sprout next to the name. Wait, once you reach 80, you lose the Sprout? Wait, you're classified as a new player all the way up to max level? Really? What the heck? Alright, well, I guess this is done. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did I not finish that? I thought I finished that. What the heck? Wait, I can see a list of quests that I've completed. What the fuck? Would you look at that? Wait, I can't only have done these quests. I feel like I've done more than these quests. You can turn it off? Oh, okay. So you don't have to have it there. You have to complete the level 70 MSQ. Fair enough. It's 160 plus hours played and finished the Stormblood expansion, not the current expansion, the one before. That's a lot. Hello, Nanawa. No more bugs, please. Oh, it's the Elder. Yeah, I came in here to save her. Finally, fresh air. Sniff, sniff. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. It's because I saved your butt. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. Look at that hair though. That hair is fabulous. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of the Little Solace. Uh-oh. Are we having another vision? Dun dun dun. Her hair is about as good as my beard, just pointed the other way. Oh my goodness. Oh. Shit. Oh no! Goddamn Imperials. Though the helmets are really cool. Yes, search the perimeter. We need some drama happening. Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gradanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Though I meant to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realms in the near future. Good, because we don't want that shit. I ask you, what good is a god that does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I would strongly consider fighting myself another idol. Well, it's their idol. Maybe they like it, dudes. How would you know? And now it's not working. Ah, never mind. Which reminds me, one of the sylphs we captured, a handful of them seems to be in reasonably good health when last looked. Well, I hope so. Ah, shit. Apologies, me lord. I fear we might have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them. Guys, what? Oh shit, me. Sorry. Okay, I got sidetracked by chat. You guys threw me off. That's fine. People can see me as Sproutlings. Right. So how do I get one of these helmets that the Imperials have? I want that guy's helmet. It makes me look like a dragon. Nero Tolskeva is he's oh shit. No, don't go that fast. No. Fuck. What was it you said? A means to bringing down the very heavens. Who should challenge? Oh, he's talking to Garland? Wait, is he trying to outdo the other guy, the blonde dude? That was Lord Van Baelser, wasn't it? Did we get 2 evil Imperials? Those walking ones did it for no- I can't do this. I love this guy with the little glasses. Look at her, she's so cute. She's so cute. I want one. Uh-oh. Yeah, I should probably do that because this isn't working very well. Oh my goodness. Not all walking ones are alike. That's right. I'm the nice one, and the Imperials are the evil ones. That's for sure. I never remember the evil Empire dudes not gonna like they all look the same with those weird armors. Well, I know. That was my issue. I'm pretty sure Baelzer's the blonde dude though. He's pretty boy. I feel like I need to click on the bubble. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding. Then this one owes Walking One a debt of gratitude. Yes, actually, I went into fucking spiders to save you. And but Ramu is their primal. Right? Just for some reason this wild tribe is not super fucking evil. I avoid the bubbles. I don't know, for some reason I'm like, I must click there. Yes, let's get out of this place. Oh shit. Wait, why'd you have a card above your head? What was the card above your head? Adrenaline, thank you for lurking. Hi, friend. Hope you have a nice Friday and a good weekend. Alright. What'd I get for that? I got a level. That was sad. That was very sad. Yabber. Yabbers. No, I don't want to call. I want a fat chocobo. Oh, I'm fatty. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, thank you, Adrenaline. Very much so. Oh my goodness, how is it that late already? Oh, I feel like I never get to put the hours I deserve into this game. Thank you guys very much for carrying me through the dungeon. Good times. Good times. Time flies when you're having fun. We're not used to that playing well. The thing about we spent so much time just talking. I have to do some things, and the best thing is lurking while I'm working here. Well, I appreciate the lurkies, and I hope you have a a good rest of your day. Right. It's just because we spent a lot of time talking about WoW and other things. Okay, that's why. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The fat chocobo's not afraid of anything. He's going through the crowds. He's... Oh, I thought he was gonna be too fat to get into the door. Wait, am I allowed to have, Oh. Hi, Rama! Why am I allowed to have a fat chocobo inside the house? This seems kind of rude. Yes, charge the fucking innkeeper or alehouse proprietor. Ah, you're back! Tell me the Sith Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Otter the Otter! Hi, buddy. Hi. What's up? Hi. And then I just realized I intentionally just zoomed up on bunny butts. Right. I'm now destroyed on the inside. I cannot believe I just did that. If I look behind you? I can't look behind me because I have... Okay. What the fuck? No! Let me... Who let that in here? Why is there a giant fucking transformer in here? Good camera angle. I did not mean to have that camera angle, okay? I was trying to look at my otter. Oh look, he's up on the table now! What the fuck, dude? How did you get up there? How did you get up there? Oh my goodness, you're adorable. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here and the druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kiern Firewater? What the fuck? I don't want anything that has fire in its name. Why would I want that? Okay. You are useless. All classes. Is it cute? No, it's not that cute. Is it cute? No. Wait, why do I only need protection on one booba? That's kind of sus. Well, at least it's my left side. At least it's protecting my heart. Oh wait, this one looks nice though. Wait a second, do I have something that looks like this? Wow, I liked how that one looked like. I want that. I want that one. I can wear this, right? Yes, I can. Give me. Firewater is booze while youngling. No, I don't want that. Da, 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 da. Right, for some reason this is not a rested area. Is something you want delivered to the Sifs. Okay, let's do it. This Izima Rose Oil, a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elders, a token of Gridania's... Whatever that said. The wood is not once what it was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sifs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And 12's wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope for both Gridania and the Sylph alike. We will live to see the light beyond this darkness. I am the light beyond the darkness, okay? Sit down in the boat. Relax. I got this. And... I'm going there. Because that's a safe place. Hello, Syntax. I am, but I'm actually about to get on my Chonkabo and go over to the quarry mill where I get rested XP. Because I am working tomorrow. So I have to get up to get him! Run him down! Or run her down, I guess. You're female. Yeah, Chonkabo! Neat, neat, yeah! Yeah! Wait, where are we going? This is not the way I want to go. Almost. What? You're cheating. You're cheating, Radio. You're cheating. Look, I can also fly. Okay. Fuck him up. One booba is better than... Raven, you're missing some items of clothing there. That's yeah, okay. That's okay, we can carry on. That wasn't weird at all. Where are the gates? Let me in! Val, you could hop on. Oh shit, was that a two-seater? Aw, damn. No, because I can't fucking click on you. Kick from party, trade. Wait, is it because I'm on a mount? Ride pillion. Oh shit! Oh, they're the seatings. For some reason, I thought you were like inside of the actual thing. That's pretty cool. Oh, and now we're on top of it. What the fuck? Huh! That was pretty cool. How the fuck do I get off? No, I don't want to kick from party. Actually, that should probably make me dismount, I guess. But, oh, okay. Well, thank you. Alright, well, there seems to be a problem. I see a flying polar bear. Oh, press Z. That dismounts. No, this is attack mode. Radio, this is a peaceful settlement. We can't just start axing people like that. Ugh. What would Otter the Otter say? Okay, well, we shall sleep here amongst flying bears. Not gonna lie, this isn't a very comfy place to sleep though. It's gotta be a better spot. Oh, look, oh here, this is there's some stacks hay. We can turn this into a bed. This is a good log out. We're sheltered. It's kind of cozy. When you were flying, doofus. I know what you meant, doofus. Radio woke up and shows violence. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah. Alright. Apparently we're all getting really fucking cozy in here. You guys are cute. Wow. We're all going to bed. I think that's funny because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one going to bed. You guys will go off on your adventures and get more levels. He's saltier than McDonald's fries. I usually find that my McDonald's fries aren't salted enough. Wow, it's really bugging out between head and no head. Head, no head. Head, no head. Alright. Alright, you guys. We are gonna... I should probably try logging out and then exiting, maybe? I don't know. It's like... Oh, this is the first time it's not done that. This is legit the first time it doesn't crash on a black screen. It actually closed itself. Holy shit. Holy shit cakes. Did I put up another post-it for alpha? After the second meow? Patch fixed crash bug. I hope so. That would be nice. I'm kind of tired of it crashing all the time. I don't think so, because there's only one alpha on the wall after the hearts one. We're gonna put up another one. And then we put the post-its away. Alright. Who is online today? Is there anyone fun to raid? Oh man. I just blacked myself. Yeah, my head still... Oh, fuckers. I managed to raid your fridge. No, you can't raid my fridge. I've got so much good stuff in there. Right, you can't really see this. But last night, I went up to... I went up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and it was pitch black in the apartment. And for some reason, I thought that the bathroom door was open. And so I walked into the bathroom, but the door wasn't open. It was just slightly ajar. So I face planted into the fucking door. And I shit you not, the swelling's gone down a little bit, but I had the biggest fucking bump, like, most of the day and last night. Yeah, I had back. Yeah, I literally walked into the door, and I cut, like, you can barely see it, but I actually cut the skin up and everything, and I was just like, what the fuck? If I wasn't awake, I was awake then, that's for sure. Yeah, pro tip, don't walk into the... Don't walk into doors, people. It's not smart. It's not smart. Don't do it. All right. Third act. Yeah, third artifact is on. Jokey thing. Wow, I'm online for you. Aw, Kate. Careful with that. A hard knock to the temple can kill. Oh my good. Wow, wow. Thank you. It's not quite my temple though. My temple's here, but we're close. It's alright. I mean, it didn't hurt that much. I just ended up like I just such sensitive skin, so like you can literally just like touch me and there will be like a bruise or a mark. This song is good. Makes sense, Lizzie. You need someone to rate. You're too young to meet Shinigami? What's that? Some dead thing? Like death deity, whatever? Oh, god of death. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Well, hi Mix, by the way. And then bye Mix. Oh my goodness, you guys. What? What? Did you just summon Lizzie? Hi Lizzie, how are you? Thank you so much for the 4-month free sub. I thought you guys were pushing high keys. Meg said you were doing 23s. Are they going good? King Solomon, you're making an alt in Final Fantasy. Can I ask why you're making an alt? Is it because you want to be another race? Because otherwise, I've understood that it's such a game where you could just play everything on one character. Lizzie, you want to be on an alliance poster, right? No, I'm joking. I got a red one here for you. Well, you done 22, so I do only and only though. That's not only, Lizzie. That's really good. The rest of us are like, yeah, we're good. We're good at 10s. Or like, I did KSM last season. I'm like, that's good. You're just like casually doing 20s. Pushing 23s. Lizzie is totally alliance. I think Lizzie would be mad if I put her on a blue post-it. I will have to put her on a red one. Plus is easy as fuck. Dude, you just PvP. What do you know about Mythic Plus syntax? Alright. Go do keys with Lizzie then. Go carry her through her 23 keys if it's so easy. Layered cursed. I'm like, all my streamer friends play Horde. What is this shit? Literally. But thank you so much for the resub, Lizzie. Lizzie, are you gonna come online so I can raid you? I need to go to bed. I'm working tomorrow. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, when are you guys making alliance alts to carry us? I look like a potato sack. What are you talking about, Lizzie? I mean, it can't be worse than the time when you looked like a... Not a potato, you looked like a tomato. Wasn't... I don't know what you were doing. You were sunburned? You were so red. I remember sometime during the summer. I was like, damn girl, use sunscreen. ACSI. Oh, now you want to cuddle? You'll be fine, Lizzie. Everyone loves you. No one cares if you think you look like a potato. Okay, so now you don't want to cuddle, cat? What are you doing? Raid mix? Is mix streaming? Which mix? Which mix? We have like 3 mixes. The pink mix. Lizzie can't look bad's impossible. That's what I mean. I don't stream. I'm forcing him to go live. Go live then. That nugget. Thank you, radio. But there's nothing here! What? White Lord, hello! Thank you so much for gifting us sub to Nanawa. Oh my goodness, you guys. You cannot write post-its and make me write post-its so I don't go to bed. I will go to bed. Thank you so much for gifting us sub. He's going live now, but nothing like there's literally I think radio broke the link. The link wasn't working for some reason. Yeah, I just realized that. Wait, I will fix the I will fix that command. I realized that as well. Voidlock, what post-it do you want to be on today? Are you feeling extra colorful? Or are you feeling blue? I got an update. What's up? Mix, we're waiting. We're waiting for it. I gotta go to bed, damn it. Okay, Voidlock, you're going on a blue post-it. Yeah, hey CSI. For the cat? I can draw a cat on the post-it. Imagine sleeping at 11 PM. Yeah. Some of us have work. I gotta get up tomorrow, Lizzie. Don't worry, I'm already super jealous of your sleeping schedule. I'm like, how does this girl stay up to like 3 AM? I was like, how can you, like, do you... Yeah. That's an actual job. Oh yeah, the blows. Hey, I would prefer not to have the job. Okay. So that's fine. Void locked. Right, I really scuffed that. I'm sorry. I put the derpiest cat onto your post-it, Void locked. Did you see the awesome stuff they're adding to OBS Studio's transparency for video transitions? Really? I'm actually gonna switch over. I've just been too lazy to do it. Shit, we're running out of space. I think this is the last post. We need soon. The real war is starting. Soon I'm gonna have to start putting alliance post-its on top of horde post-its. I usually know if I'm up too late when Lizzie's Discord voice chat is empty. They're still on, I'm fine. Makes it live? Okay, good. Scrummy! Hello! How are you doing? The raid was good. We managed to clear all the way up to Sylvanas, and then I think we had like 2 tries, but then the raid was over. So she should die on Tuesday, I hope. That's the plan anyway. Audio is breaking? Is it? Don't say this. Okay, that's fine. The stream knows I'm going to bed. That's why. Did I go over the WoW updates for 9.1.5? Yes, we did, Guppy. It did. It's kind of scuffed Voidlock, but it's kind of cute. It looks more like a bunny from over there, but... I hope you kill it soon as I have my curve yesterday. Did you, Scrummy? Well, grats. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I hope, I've been away for, like, the progression fights on Sylvanas, but I think they spent 2 evenings on her already. And Yin, correct me if I'm wrong, but got her down to 53%. So, yeah, she should go down. But what she would do when you log off. But I'm reading Mix, so you can go see Mix and then watch Mix and Lizzie do keys. That's what you can do. But I already combusted. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Who is the alliance one with the taco? I think Yin had me draw that when I had the taco stream. See? Even Guppy can see it's a taco. That means I accomplished something. At least one of my drawings isn't completely sus. That's good. You miss a clown? Wait a second. Shit. Was I supposed to do a clown? A lot was happening when I was making the post-its before. Why was there supposed to be a clown post-it? Who is the other one? Oh, we're gonna go raid Mix now actually. So copy that. Okay, I'm tired. This is why we need to go to bed. This is why. Okay. Well, Lizzie, Mix, and whoever else is in your group with you, good luck with your keys. And everyone else, have a nice Friday. And enjoy dreaming about pizza. Well, yeah, guys, I enjoy dreaming about pizza. And I hope you guys have an amazing day tomorrow. I'll be working, but I will see you guys on Sunday again. And then we will eat more chocolates. No, thank you guys. Yes, Scrummy. See you on Sunday. No No, you guys. Stop it. I'm sorry, Scrummy. Well, hopefully we'll talk more on Sunday. Nej, men sluta ingen tillbaka kaka, right? In Swedish we say ingen tillbaka kaka. That means when I say something nice to you guys, you're not allowed to say it back, right? That's how that works. I don't know what that's called in English. No back. There we go. No backsies. Right? Let's all cry. We're not crying. Why would we be crying? We're not crying. We're rating mixed now. That's literally what's happening. Good night. I will see you guys on Sunday. Alright? No crying. Stop crying. Who's chopping onions? It's not me. No. See you guys on Sunday, peeps. Alright? Have a fantastic weekend. Good night. We'll go get chips and pizza then. See you guys. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I dish out love WoW and then no backsies. I don't receive it well. Okay, I'm going for real now. Good night, guys. Nej for the Alliance. Fy fan, Guppy. Radio? Radio? No, we're going. Okay, we're rating now. Good night.